Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining me this morning. Hold on. Got to make a quick call. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My mic was off. Thanks for joining me this morning. It's cold. Faye, yeah. Melissa, meow, meow. Love to everyone. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, shit. So much been going on in these streets. Not only in the streets, in my real life. In my real life, you guys, I have had some bullshiggity shit happen to me. Yes, it is very cold. Well, I don't know if you all know, but Wednesday was my birthday. I turned 62. Hey, JD, baby. I turned 62. And when I say all hell must broke loose, you guys, I almost went to jail. I could have gone to jail. Some little ones came on my property and they was going to cause me body harm, but in reality, I was going to cause them body harm. So I had the popos come to my house because some shit jumped off. But anywho, so that was my birthday. I said, oh my gosh, what else could go wrong? Well, I don't want to talk too much about me, but I'll get into story time later. Hey, Sandra K, thanks for joining me. Youngest, thanks for joining me. Faye, Yaya, and JD. So, anywho, I'm going to tell y'all something. Listen to this crazy shit. So, Diva and I was going to meet up. We was going to go to Delaware. She had a function, and we both had a function, but I didn't want to drive away to Jersey. So, we was going to go to Delaware. We was going to meet in Delaware yesterday. Yeah, today, right? So I go in the back of my car because it's cold. And so I normally keep my coat in my car, my heavy car, in the back of my car. When I lift my trunk up, I lift the hood up and I see my tags are expired. They expired 12/23. That's not the clincher, y'all. So I said, damn, my tags expired, Diva. I said, so thank God I didn't get on the road because I didn't even know my tags had expired. I said, but I'll meet you in Delaware Saturday. I'm going to go to the DMV. So I go to the DMV and I go up to the kiosk and I plug my, VIN number in and everything. And it comes back, car could not be found. So I said, ma'am, can you come help me? They always standing behind you to help you. I said, can you come help me? I said, because they say my vehicle's not found, and I put my license plates and everything. Now, mind you, this was a brand new car I brought in November 2022. I've been driving it now for a year and a half almost, right? With those tags on, nothing to it. So the lady said, oh, go back here. She said, do you have your registration? I said, no, the craziest thing, I can't even find my registration. And I normally keep it in my car, in my book, my license, my registration and my insurance card. Well, I'm flipping all through that shit. I can't find it. So no big deal. I got my VIN number and everything and my tag numbers and I go in there. So she said, well, let me put this in. And she put it in and they couldn't find my car. So she go and speak to a supervisor. They come back and tell me my car is flagged. My car has been flagged since 11/5/2022 because of an insurance lapse. I said, no way, baby. I said, no way. I've been paying my insurance every month. It comes automatically out of my check-in. I said, no, I have had insurance. So she said, well, you take this paper. Now they got this $340 fine on here. I said, well, what is this? She said, because you got to prove you had insurance. So I go and I call Geico And the lady said, Miss So-and-so, she said, no, your insurance ain't never lapsed. You switched over to another company, but your insurance was paid up until, you just switched over. I said, well, they saying I need this FR19 because they can't prove I had insurance. They said for that month. I said, but I did have insurance. She said, yeah. So then she started thinking, she said, well, did you switch your plates off? Did you switch your plates over? I said, yeah, the car company, they switched my plates to my new vehicle. They took my plates and put them on my brand new vehicle from my old vehicle. I said, and they said they were going to send the paperwork to the NVA. Lo and behold, they never did. So I've been driving this car with dead plates because the plates actually was on my old car, still registered to my old car. Thank God I never had an accident. I never been pulled over. That's a year and a half that I've been actually driving with no tags because the tags was on my old vehicle. So they said, well, somebody dropped the ball. You need to go back to the dealership. I said, oh, yeah, I'm going to them. I said, this is some bullshit. I'm all hot. I said, I'm supposed to go out of town. I said, and I'm driving around. I'm driving around with a car that don't even have, good tags on it. What if I would have got stopped? They would have impounded that car. Brand new now. I've been paying insurance. Nobody never said pay my car notes. So I go to the dealership. But before I go into the dealership, I said, Lord, hold my tongue, put me in the right spirit so I don't go off on these people. So I go in there, and this is like a new crew. So I said to the guy, he said, hey, man, can I help you? I said, yeah, I have a real problem here. And I explained the problem, gave him the thing. He said, well, how could that be? I said, that's what I'm asking you. I said, I brought this car from here a year and a half ago. I said, and they switched the plates over to that car. They put my plates on my car and told me that they were going to send it to the DMV. They never did, you guys. They never did. Well, the guy said, oh my gosh. He said, I don't know how that could have happened. Did they send you a check? I said, no. They said, did they give you paper tags? I said, no, they actually took these tags off. These tags I have had on 3 vehicles. I said, and they put it on my new vehicle. That car I've been driving for a year and a half. He said, oh man, he said, I ain't never heard that before. He said, but look at the good thing. Thank God you never got in an accident. You never got a ticket or anything. You never got stopped. He said, because they would have taken that car because you have no real plates on that car. So they don't even have the title on the tags and everything. I was like, what? I said, this is some bullshit because I bought this car from here. Calm down now, calm down, because now you're going. I bought this car from here and it was y'all responsibility to trade it over. Y'all never did. Y'all got me driving this. So he said, miss, he said, I'll tell you what I'll do. He said, that's why they no longer here. So the manager comes out. He said, wow, I can't believe that happened to you. He said, but they no longer here because of stuff like this. He said, stuff like this has been happening. He said, now you rode around in that car for a year and a half. They dropped the ball. I said, well, how can I get this off so I can get my car down there and get it registered? I said, and I'm not paying no $340 for a mistake I didn't have. They got my car flagged. They got my license flagged, right? So he said, well, no problem. He said, no problem. I'm going to say Miss T. He said, no problem. You know, you right, when God is for you and God has favor, that it is what it is, youngest. He said, but I'll tell you what, he said, I'll put you in a brand new 2024. I said, no, I want my car. I don't want no more car notes. I ain't paying nothing different. I'm not doing nothing. I just want y'all to make it right so I can take my car and take it down there and get my plates. I'm supposed to go out town. He said, no, listen here, Miss T. He said, no, I'm not going to charge you anything. I'm just going to give you a brand new car. Of course, they're not giving it to me. I'm paying for it. But he said, nope, we're not going to change a thing. I said, I'm not paying another dime. I'm not doing anything different. I said, I'm not paying for no more tags. I'm not doing nothing. I said, if you go give me a car straight across the board, go ahead. So anywho, they work it out. I'm there like 3 hours. Of course, you know, they work it out and they put me in a brand new 2024. Payments, it was even less. I didn't have to pay them anything. I said, so what are you going to do about these tags? They said, nope, you're not going to have that problem because I'm about to put paper tags on. You should have gotten new tags with that vehicle and traded your old tags in. So they took the old tags off and gave them to me to take down to the MVA and put me in a brand new 2024. Even though I didn't want that. I just wanted my car, but it's the same car. It's just a 2024 with extra features to it. So I said, nobody but God. So the man said the same thing, Trina. He came out, he said, Miss T, he said, one thing about it, God has favor on you. He said, you never got into an accident. They never pulled you over, and you have been driving that vehicle since November 2022, and it's February 2024, and nothing ever happened to you. It had to be God. He said, on top of that, he said, I'm going to put you in a brand new vehicle. I can't make that right because I don't know what they did. You know, I have an idea that they didn't give you paper tags and they didn't take those old tags off and just switch them over. He said, but I'm going to put you in a brand new vehicle because I want to make it right. Because I went through the spill. Hey, listen, I buy cars in Virginia, but I decided, let me come back to my community and buy a car. I said, and that was the worst thing I could have done. I said, I've had problems since day one with this company right here. He said, no, no, no. He said, we all new people. He said, I'm the new general manager here. He said, and I promise you, I'm going to make it right for you. And that's what they did. And it didn't cost me a dime. I came out with a brand new 2024 with all the bells and whistles. So God is good and God had favor on me. So my birthday week has been shitty somewhat. You know, good but bad. But anyway, happy birthday to me, 62 years old. And I didn't go to jail because I went buck wild on my birthday. Police came and everything. I was probably 2 minutes from being locked up. So God has really had favor on me. And thank God. Hey, Kwani, what's going on, baby? So let's rock and roll with this. I know everybody's tired of this picture gate, but I peeped a lot of things out in this picture gate as I was I was watching it. I was watching everybody. Everybody did commentary on it. And they have now let Misunderstood into the beef and sector. She is top dog over here, damn near, because she's getting so much attention. It's all about her. So I'm gonna talk about that because something I peeped out. A month ago, in fact, viewers of you, I'm glad to see that you shared my video out, but most of all, I'm glad to see that you are okay. And I think Rose Bennett and some other people we have been missing, they are okay because we've seen them on these streets. So, anywho, let me slow down. I was watching the prosecution team over there question Benj. They was badgering the witness. Benj was the witness, and they was interrogating her for 12 whole hours down on the S. Hutchinson Lane. They was badgering her. And unfortunately, Benz is weak. Benz, if you're in here in the bushes, I don't mean that as no harm. I'm just telling you, you have to play ball. You wasn't on the right team because they play hard ball and you don't play ball. So as they badgered her for 12 hours, and some of us witnessed it, I didn't witness the whole 12 hours, but I witnessed some of it. And they trying to make this girl say that she had these pictures of Misunderstood. And they trying to make it appear like she put these pictures out here. So I'm peeping game. I said they are badgering the witness. The prosecution team is badgering the witness and the witness fold. Now, in real life, there is a such thing that the police perform such tough interrogation that people admit to crimes that they didn't commit. It happened on more than one occasion. Thank you, Kwani, baby. So it has happened. So that's true. That's exactly what they was trying to get Benz to do. But Benz never changed her story. And that's what I was peeping out. She never changed her story, but she kept talking, making herself look kind of weak. And that's what the prosecution was doing. They was trying to weaken her. And I'm talking about, Kimmy and Shelly and all them, Joyce and all them over there on S. Hutchinson Lane. They was trying to weaken her. At one point, she almost gave in, but she stood on her word and said, no, I never said I had those pictures. I said I had some pictures. So that was the end of that, right? Benz, we already knew. I said a month ago that you were going to be a busted Benz with this team because you was too weak. You wasn't playing ball like they was playing. See, they do that shit. That's what they do. They've been here for years. Some been here for years, and this is what they do. And the prosecution was just so hard on you. But what really made me peep game is when I went to the defense side. So Misunderstood played the defense attorney over there, trying to clear Benz up. So she's over there and she's questioning Shelly. And now she's really badgering Shelly, asking her questions. And I almost want to believe that she wants to go to law school or somebody wrote those questions for her. I'm inclined to believe that someone wrote those questions or told Misunderstood the questions to ask. And here's the deal. Shelly was in the hot seat by herself, see? Shelly was feeling some kind of way. She was asking those questions. No, the view, hey, Treasure Lane, no. She's not in here. She's not in here, baby. She just shared a video, so I know she's all right. So she was asking these questions, and she was asking some hell of a question. I said, well, look at you, Misunderstood. You are coming through. I said, and I wonder who helped you with those questions. Now, a lot of times I know we look at Misunderstood as, you know, the dipsy one. But the Black sector warned us about Misunderstood, and I just don't think we took heed. They said don't sleep on her. She's very conniving and manipulative. She's a paymaster, and they said all these things. Cookie warned us. But look, no one heeded to the warning. So now she's over here. Hey, Choreo Lover, thanks for joining. So now she's over here manipulating the people over here, and she's paying people over here. Right? So she's asking all these questions, and then lo and behold, she drops the ball. I said, what the hell? I said, let me tell y'all what I heard. So I'm going to tell you why this thing is going on with Kimmy and Shelly now. As I sit back, you know, and I watch all these people on these platforms, you know, and they pleading their cases, and everybody's trying to find out where did these videos come from. They already know where the videos came from. See, you know who didn't really know where the videos came from? It was Shelly. See, Shelly was a part of that crew. But see, they mucked Shelly up to a certain extent. I'm going to tell you, I don't know if y'all caught this, but so Misunderstood is pretending like she don't know how to get the receipts. I don't know how to show the receipts. Somebody help me. Wait, and she's thumbing through the receipts. She just thumbing through. Oh no, I don't know. Wait, here's a conversation. But what Shelly didn't know, what blew Shelly away, and Shelly got real quiet. She had just seemed like the sail to her wind was burst, that she just got deflated and defeated. See, because what she didn't know, Shelly, you didn't know Kimmy was still talking to Misunderstood. See, they know where those pictures came from. Ain't nobody guessing anymore. They know where the pictures come from. This shit is all a play. It's all a play. But the person who they played was Tracy. See, y'all can't forget where Tracy fell out with these very same people who giving her smooches and hug and loving up on. Remember, she fell out with all those people. She fell out with Kimmy. She fell out with Shelly. She fell out with Joyce. At one point, she fell out with Pastor. See, all these people are in play. She fell out with Misunderstood. So what they did say, well, we gonna set Tracy up. That's what we gonna do. See, because we know Tracy act off emotions, and she's going to take the bait. And she took the bait. It doesn't matter who sent the picture. The point is, Tracy took the bait. Her job is in jeopardy. Now, I remember Shelly saying this. See, when Shelly was left in the dark, see, when that girl was strolling Misunderstood, the defense attorney was strolling, trying to clear his Ben's name, because she knew those pictures didn't come from Ben's. She knew the pictures she had gave Ben's. Ben's kept saying Hey, I don't have those pictures. I never got those pictures. No, that's not the pictures. Oh, no, you gave the pictures. I mean, they badgering this girl over there until a defense attorney again dropped the ball. Because, see, what we didn't know, because, see, anytime somebody is calling somebody a bunch of stink, rances, piece of shit, whores, bees, you slut, sucker, this, that, be this, and be, she dogs the shit out of misunderstood in our eyes, right? That's part of the play now we see. Because misunderstood said when they was doing that 12-hour live, Kimmy was texting her. Yeah, Kimmy was texting her, telling her to hit the panel for the show. Come on. But see, Shelly didn't know that. Benz didn't know that. The only people knew that was Kimmy and Misunderstood. And so when that shit came out, Shelly just froze then. But this is what Shelly did say to make us know that she didn't know that they had kept her ass in the dark. Sister, I love you, sister. My sister, Shells, this and that. She played on her ass. And that's why Shelly and Kimmy is, doing those subliminals now. Because all of them was in this play, really, except Shelly. See, they all knew they was going to set up Tracy. And see, Shelly thinking, well, I don't know who sent the pictures, but this is what blew me when Shelly told Misunderstood, you make sure, I hope you pursue this. See, because now they done fucked up. They left me in the dark. I'm thinking that, see, because what she telling me on the phone is that you and her not cool. She going after you. She going after real Misunderstood real hard. She really going after Misunderstood hard. And that's what the people see. But they didn't peep the game. Shelly didn't even peep the game. See, she thought they all was in it together. But then they turned around and say, nah, the joke's on you. Me and Misunderstood, we still good with Misunderstood. I'm texting Misunderstood. I probably didn't call her on the phone. So when they caught Misunderstood, they start questioning her. Oh, you still talk to Kimmy? Oh, yeah. I mean, I haven't talked to her since October on the phone, but we still text. Why would you still text someone who dogged the shit out of you like that? Because y'all still friends. But Shelly didn't know that. See, y'all shocked Shelly when you told her you had been Kimmy had been texting you and to tell you to hit the platform. Not only hit the platform, you were over there. Because one thing I've noticed about you, Misunderstood, you're in everyone's bushes. You're in my bushes now. You're even in your troll names. Your troll name was Pete the other day. You was in somebody's bushes talking about you had to go back to class. Thank you, but you going back to class. But your troll dropped down. See, yeah. See, you play the game. You're manipulative. And you got these people thinking you slow and dumb, but no, you're very conniving and manipulative. And you and Kimmy are still good, but y'all was working against Tracy together. You know how your news got there. Y'all are well aware how your news got to Tracy. They got to the right person. But what Tracy didn't realize is those same people calling her Tracy, PC, baby cakes, sister, I love you. They the very same ones who set you up. They set you up. They just left Shelly out in the dark. And now Shelly is mad because Shelly is thinking she in on this. She thinking she in here, not as far as the pictures, but she thinking she knowing what's going on until you blew her high. You blew her high when you said you and Kimmy were still friends. And Kimmy had been texting you. And Kimmy asked you to take down your live. What live? And why would Kimmy ask you to take down your live? Misunderstood. We want to know. What live did she want you to take down? And why would she want you to take down your live? Because y'all all full of shit. Y'all all playing these people faces. Y'all set that up. Tracy took the bait. Y'all left Shelly out. And now Shelly is feeling some kind of way. So she over there making videos, throwing subliminals at y'all. That's what happens when y'all work in the background like that. Like I said, the prosecution was badgering the witness, trying to get the witness, Benz, to agree to something that she never did. And so the defense attorney came out to think that she was going to defend Benz, clear Ben's name, vindicate Benz. But in the process, she fucked Shelly head up when she let Shelly know that her and Kimmy are still good. They've been good. They've been good for a long, long time. We just didn't know that, because anytime, see, those theatrics and that dramatization that girl got over there is amazing. She's damn good at that. No one ever, yeah, absolutely. They turned on Shelly in the end, to be honest with you. No one ever saw a receipt from neither party. Misunderstood didn't even show a receipt. Joanna got up there asking her. Then they turned, let me tell you what they did do. See, this deflection and distraction is a mofo. They turned this shit around. So now it's Rita. It's Rita. They done threw Rita in this some kind of way because they trying to get that pressure off because now Shelly knows. See, Misunderstood fucked up when she let us know that she was still talking to Kimmy behind the scenes, and she knew exactly what was happening. They know exactly where those pictures came from. Shelly really don't know where those pictures. I'm inclined to believe this. I could be wrong, but Shelly doesn't know who really sent those pictures. But when Misunderstood did that to Shelly, she like put a knife in Shelly's back. Shelly felt betrayed. Then she felt left out in the dark. She felt defeated. She felt deflated. She just was, her whole demeanor changed. She was already answering in like a mellow tone, but when that girl showed her that they had been texting and that she really knew what was going on, that blew Shelly's mind. She said, she took a breath. Y'all go back and watch it. She said, yeah, well, I just hope you pursue it. I just hope you go forth. Because now she knew she was left out in the dark. She knew basically they had did all this shit and never really let her in on the whole play, just some of the play. They didn't let her in on the whole play. That's what I believe. Now, I could be wrong. But I think I'm right. Y'all go back and watch it. When she said that blew Shelly's mind. And so what Shelly do? Shelly, I don't know. I did watch this, though. I wanted to make sure. What Shelly do? Shelly was so blown away. I spent 12 hours teaming up with y'all, and y'all did this shit to me. I'm going to take a break. That's why Shelly kept saying that. Y'all keep me out. Because now, see, Shelly know that the play didn't involve her all the way. So now she like, y'all just keep me out of it. Y'all just keep me out of it. Because she knew they had really left her out of the play. They know where those pictures come from, y'all. We don't need to ask. They know. It wouldn't even surprise me, and y'all ain't gonna like this, if Misunderstood sent them pictures to herself. Sent them herself to Tracy. She got a beef with Tracy. I always tell people this, and take this shit to the heart when you think you're going to team up with these people and you do all this crooked shit behind the scenes. Make sure that you have never had a beef with those same people now you are befriending, because you're never, ever will be their friend. Just know that I told you that you all could never, ever be friends for real. Y'all can run plays. Y'all could try to be frenemies, like Treasure said, the frenemy sector now, but you'll never be friend, because no one ever forgets how you made them feel. And now they making Shelly look bad, because now Shelly is having this ongoing beef with Tracy. With Tracy. Now I could be wrong, but I'm gonna doubt that I'm wrong. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say is a strong possibility Misunderstood sent them pictures her damn self to Tracy with the help of some other people to set her up. Now, I'm going to say that. She may not like it. Yeah, Shelly had to regroup, Kwani. She had to. They blew her mind when she did that. They blew the shit out of Shelly when that girl showed that her and Kimmy was still talking. And Kimmy told me to jump on your platform. I'm sure that's what she said. Somebody go back and they could get the timestamp because I ain't did all that. But I just peeped it, how Shelly got so, she just shut down. And she said, I just hope I'm way off. I'm way off. However, you have a nice idea how much seeing that ish messed her up emotionally. Okay, free thinker. I know you one of her main mods. I could be wrong. I'm going to tell you this, free thinker. Is always over here. We could agree to disagree. I'm going to say this. Let's watch this play out. Let's watch this get to the courts. That will be the real tell of tales. Misunderstood know who sent those pictures. I'm just going to stick to that. I'm going to stick to, okay. So I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to stick to that. Everybody have their own commentary, their own narratives. I'm just going to say from my perspective, what I see, they know who sent those pictures. That's why I want to see, is it going to go to courts? See, because if it goes to courts, remember, digital footprints are forever there. They are forever there. So they can see who sent those pictures to Tracy. But they set Tracy up and Tracy took the bait. That's all. Tracy took the bait. It doesn't matter what type of pictures they were, who sent them around, how many content creators got them. Tracy was the one who fell for the bait. Though, let me tell you something. They knew exactly what they did. They know exactly what they did when they set Tracy up. Now, if she get her channel back, that's on her. If you pursue this, then we'll know exactly who sent those pictures. We go watch it play out. I don't know how that bothered Miss MU free thinker. We may not agree on this, baby, but I don't know how that could bother MU so much, free thinker, when those pictures are everywhere publicly that anyone could get to them. I don't know how that could emotionally bother her. To me, MU look like she doing damn good to me. She's coming on every night. She looks good. She looks refreshed. She's still doing like beefing content. So I'm not sure it really ever bothered her. Yes, they was inappropriate pictures, but anybody could have gotten the pictures. They say they sent those pictures around long time ago. So I'm not sure, but I can assure you this. For me, and I could be wrong, but I have called some shit down here. How can you say Tracy was set up? She decided to post. Well, when I mean set up, is someone gave Tracy those pictures. They knew not to put them out. Tracy set herself up because she put the pictures on display. That's what I mean set up. All this shit was set up to get at Tracy. Y'all can believe that or not. Who wants their past thrown back in their face, especially if they are living a different life? I agree with that hard conversation, but what I'm saying here is you can't be too emotionally wrecked because you already know the pictures are out there. You said it yourself, Misunderstood, that you know that everybody had those pictures. You just didn't know they was going to crop up over here in the beefing sector. Is that it? But hard conversation, no one wants their past, but we got to understand things we have done in the past can somewhat come back to haunt us. Your past could come back to haunt you. So at any given time, someone else could have got a hold to those pictures and put them out here like just what happened. Like I said, somebody purposely sent Tracy those pictures. She could have had them long time ago, and her and Misunderstood was cool, and she decided, well, I'm not going to drop the pictures. I'm not going to say nothing. It sounds like she may have had the pictures, But my job just to come here and do my commentary. Tracy put the pictures out, and that's who is being pursued by law is Tracy. No one else. If they got him, they didn't put him out. But Tracy took the bait and put the pictures out. That's where I say she was set up. They purposely knew Tracy would take the bait, and they sent her those pictures. Now, whether she had them a long time ago, I don't know. She said somebody sent them to her in the email. I don't know. I don't watch Tracy, to be honest with you. So that could be some type of biased commentary here because I don't watch her. But what I do watch, I have been watching everybody else when this shit popped up. Yep, I want it to be a no. So I could come down here and do commentary. Like I said, it wouldn't surprise me, and I'm going to stick to this, if you already know who sent those pictures. Now, we just want to see if MU pursue it. You could go get a lawyer. You could file charge. You could do all that. That don't mean you have to follow through. We have had plenty of people. Well, we have had some people who was taking the court over here, was supposed to go to court. They never followed through. Just because you seek an attorney, you get a case number and paperwork. Lovely Love getting all this done now. See if she followed through. That don't mean you go follow through. If she followed through, this whole beef sector would know who sent the pictures. But we were really warned that Miss MU is very clever and manipulative. She played dumb, but she's not done by a long shot. She's not done by a long shot. Again, that shit shocked Shelly. Now Shelly and Kimmy is into it because Shelly feels some kind of way. So I'm going to say the videos you made, Shelly, and I could be wrong, seems like there was subliminals towards Kimmy. I could be wrong. I think y'all got something brewing here. I think something is cropping up now. Now, I could be wrong, you guys. I don't catch all the videos. I catch bits and pieces, and I could be wrong. But I believe it's all a big play. I think Shelly was left out of the play. Shelly feels some kind of way, like she was betrayed by her sister girl over there. And now them two will open up, you know, the streets to be fed again. Some shit about to pop off. Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I don't think so. I wonder what the weird fascination the beef sector continue to have with MU is bizarre and often. Well, I'm going to tell you this. This just gave her a new storyline. Hey, Jamie. It gave her a new storyline, and the storyline is running thin now. You know, the only thing we gonna wait for, but see, we tend to forget real easily. We easily forget. We just want to see if she pursue it. That's all. We want to see if they'll go to court. Now we know she went to court with some other people down here and didn't do too well. I want to see how well she do with this. Now, if she don't go to court, I just want y'all to know that they already knew who sent those damn pictures and what was going on. What was going on. They know exactly who sent those pictures. They was only trying to do deflection and damage control. And when you find out who sent the pictures, you'll be shocked. We all gonna be shocked. Okay? So, Corey Lover is MU's Cash App. MU been doing her thing over there. Look, she been coming on here. She look all nice and refreshed. You know, like, yeah, I got you bitches. Yeah, I got y'all. That's what I do. They warned y'all, but y'all didn't take warning. Y'all didn't take heed to the warning. So, but I'm going to drop my link in a few minutes. So that's enough about NU. Benz and Jay Dunn still have their thing going on. We'll just have to see. Hey, Femme Noir, baby. We just have to see what goes on with them. But we already knew. A couple of people called it that they were going to throw Benz on the bus. Benz, you are too weak. You are too weak to be in the beefing sector, baby, to a certain degree. You have to stand in your shit. You have to let these people know where you coming from. You need to stop backpedaling. You need to let these people stop talking to you like you're a damn disposable kid. But to them, you are disposable because they deem you weak. They play hard ball. You can't play ball with them, baby. Stay in your court. Like I stay in my lane, you need to stay in your lane. Now you got to do this tangle with Jay Dunn. Now you got to go to court with her because that shit ain't dropped. And I don't think you're going to fare out too well, but we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see how that works. But I don't know if it'll, because the people who you think had your back, the people who you was over there with. I notice you over here more in everyone's chat too. I be around in the bushes and I see you are gracing everyone's chat, because now I think you running over here for Benz. I think you're running over here, Benz, for shelter. But I don't think we have anything, not we, I'm talking about, I don't think the other content creators have anything for you. I don't have anything against you. I think it's just some bullshit that you did, running to the popos, letting people push you into, we all said that was a conspiracy a long time ago, letting people push you up to do some dumb stuff. And now you out there holding the bag by yourself and you over here to get shelter. Y'all could shelter if you want to. Y'all could shelter. Benz, you get out there and do your thing. Whatever happens, happens to you, because you should know. One thing about us, we should know as content creators, we should know people we should move with in the beefing sector. Some people you just can't fool with. You just can't team up with them. See, because you see them turn against people all the time. You see these same people. We called that these two people will fall out. Just let's watch and see. I don't have to be right. Like I said, I want to see the court, the real court proceedings. I want to see the real court proceedings with this Pitchergate, the Pitchergate. I want to see the real. I want to see when that takes place. That's going to let us know a whole lot. And all of us could be wrong. All of us could be wrong. But we know they play in text. We know they play in emails. So we know that's the stuff they do here. They masters at stuff like that, creating email and text. They create a text, and what they do is start throwing, they start scrolling up. They start scrolling up and making us think that we see something. You barely could see that shit. Hold on. Somebody sent me. Okay. 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 I got you, baby. I got your message. I will do. So anywho, let's just see how that plays out. I'm just gonna say that. Because to me it seems like no one is loyal. You go behind the scenes and you do dirt with these people. And not only on Mad Day, because that wasn't a Mad Day. That was just that girl holding her own court, her own defense, trying to clear Benz up. It still came out that the people that we think, the Rancis piece of shit, the whores and all that stuff they call that girl over there, MU, that they were still good. How can you still be good with people who treat you like that? I'm not sure. How could they have still been friends? Okay. So no one wants to see anyone Kimberly in jail. I don't want to see anyone in jail or behind bars, but it seems like people are doing things that is deemed criminal, perhaps. A lot of times stuff, they take stuff off YouTube, but it doesn't go any further. That's why I want to see how this turns around. I got you, baby. I got your message. I'm going to do that. I'm going to stay away from that. Okay, now let's go to this. I'm sick of it. Let's go to Nessie Pooh. You got your thing going on there, but Ness, take a look at your videos and kind of reevaluate them. You got a good thing going on over there. You even had one of your co-hosts, Big Lemon, do his thing yesterday, and he knocked down views and he did real good. And everybody was over there to support him. But then again, you have this girl who is a couple of them just talk over the host. That don't make a good show, baby, when everybody's talking over you, Ness. And you got these people on your panel now, and they just disrespecting you, talking over you, talking over the guests. And it's very hard for us to keep up with what's going on, okay? I don't want folks to go to jail. Just leave each other alone. I think if you do something on YouTube and it's not that bad, you guys should just leave it on YouTube. Lovely Love made a stupid move yesterday. I don't know what's wrong with these people. She called the cops for what? Jay Dunn really didn't do anything to her. I was there for that. While I was waiting for my car, I was there watching. I was watching that. Where did she do anything criminally to Lovely? I don't know. That was the craziest thing. And she called the police on live. So are people just doing this, creating plays and stuff like that? We said the beef sector was dead. We wanted it resurrected. You know, we love this new storyline, the picture gate and all that, you know, and now we got the mod gate. Now we got the friend gate. You know, we got a lot of gates going on here. People are turning on each other, but I'm interested to see, you know. But next year, rewatch your videos. You got a lot going on, and I'm just saying that because we enjoy coming. I enjoy. Let me speak for myself. I enjoy watching you because you're the only thing on late at night. But I don't enjoy your guests talking over everybody and just commence to cussing everybody out. You know, when you trying to do commentary and you got to keep yelling at them and telling them to be quiet, to stop talking and stuff like that. That's not a good look, baby, as a panel owner, but you do what you want as a platform owner. Yep, I'll be watching. I'm definitely watching. I'm definitely watching to see what goes on. Now, Lemon, you did your big thing yesterday, Lemon. And I'm going to drop the link after this because I ain't going to be here long. Lemon, you did your big thing. It took you a whole 40 minutes to start your commentary. And I never really got commentary. I never got commentary, Lemon. It took you so long. Again, y'all turned it to the uppity show. What is wrong with this uppity show? I mean, uppity is another one that's over here doing her thing on everybody's platform. Everything turns into the uppity show. She's over there taking over Nest show. She's over there when she take over Pizarro's. Pizarro have to yell and scream out. It always be about uppity. So everybody is allowing uppity to run their goddamn platforms. What is going on here? She was so mad that Lemon had to take 30 minutes explaining to her about a mod stick, and it became the uppity show. That's stupid. You guys are supposed to deliver content. I'm just saying. Yes, she winning. She winning, but not on her own platform. She winning because she destroying everybody else's platform. You overtalk everybody. You don't give them, you know, the opportunity to talk. The host got to keep yelling at you. That's not good. Let me see Free Thinker, what Free Thinker saying. No, Fem, for me, it's about YouTube. My integrity always trumps the group. If shit's wrong on one side, it's wrong on all sides. I don't give a F who dislikes it. That's me on YouTube and off the side for me. Okay, that's how I'm Fem. So it's like you go over there, you know, you to me, you ruin Pizarro's platform. I go over there, and then lo and behold, who do I see? You jump up there. You just start over talking Pizarro and everybody else and just cussing folks out. So I said, well, let me go ahead over here. I'll go over to this show. You up there cussing folks out, just taking over. You can't never have a civilized conversation around you, uppity. You just need to chill a little bit. And I don't know, again, I can't tell people how to run their platforms, but my gosh, uppity, give us a break. You everywhere. I think they ran your ass out the black sector or Maheas. I think they ran you out there, so you back over here. But you doing too much. You on everyone's platform. Yeah, very embarrassing. You, and then you got the resident drunk back over here now. Lovely love. You know, lovely, no harm to you, because I think you harmless, baby. I don't think you mean anything. But you another one. You get on the platform, you just start over talking people. You just commence to calling people bitches, cussing people out and stuff. When they just hit the platform, they coming up there to talk to Ness, and you just start cussing them out. Start calling them all kind of bees and stuff, and you lose it. And then yesterday you made such a damn fool out of yourself, uppity. You don't get cussed out this morning. Oh, you made such a fool out of yourself when you was over there and you were playing that video of Sheffy's to the police. You were the aggressive one there. You was cussing everybody out. You was doing harm. They should have called the police on you. In fact, the police probably should have put a report on you for calling for some dumb shit. That was the stupidest thing. And if you go down there, pursue it, that's okay. I think this is a copycat thing going on. Everybody think that they can go to the police and file all these trumped up charges. That ain't cool. If you say we do this all the time. We call each other bitches, we talk about people, kids, we call each other whores, and the man is listening. You said it's just what we do. We just do this. And he listening, and he probably looking at you and probably thinking, I can imagine what he was thinking about the ones who was over there on that live when you was playing it for him. I said, that is crazy. You are really trying to get clicks and views. I'm beginning to think that this shit is all about clicks and views for these people. I think it's just clicks and views. Now you trying to press some charges because you see where Jay Dunn got other stuff going on. So now you're trying to pursue charges against her. The man said, what did your son think? Oh, my son don't care. Well, your son could file charges. Oh, he ain't gonna do that because he know how stupid that is. He even know how stupid his mother looked by doing something like that. You need to go take a break again, lovely. Take a break and do whatever you got to do. But you need to take a break because that was some dumb shit you did yesterday. It didn't make no sense. Jay Dunn, I wish you would cuss Queen Diva out. Who gonna cuss Queen Diva out? Who? Wait, hold on. Who gonna cuss Queen Diva out? Who? Wait, hold on, because no. We won't be cussing Queen Diva out. No, well, she didn't implicate you in the rest, so she ain't pressing charges against you. But she was saying, yeah, that's Sassy. She go by the name of Sassy. Oh, that was an accident. Oh, I hope that was an accident, BB Nice. I was about to say, oh, some shit about to break loose. Can't y'all at least just let me have a decent birthday week? Oh, okay. Yeah, look how, yeah. Lovely love, I don't know about you. I think you go chill. But anywho, y'all, that's what I think the play is. I think we got a play going on here. Some people wasn't a part of the play. They feel some kind of way. So now something else would take place. So the streets are going to continue to get fed. The streets are continue to get fed. Now I'm going to say this in closing this part out. I don't think it was right at all what was done to Misunderstood in regards to the pick. That's some shit I couldn't digest. I don't care who did it. I don't think it was right at all. I would tell her, don't go back on your word, ma'am. Pursue this thing. Pursue this thing. Because if you really want to get down to the root of it, then just pursue this thing. I'm trying to see what's going on in this chat. Me too, Miss T. I hope you really do follow through with it. Because we all have an ideal, or we think we have an ideal, or we'll just say this. If we don't have an idea who did it, we come down here and do our commentary. But only you could clear anybody name for real. You just speaking, not really showing real factual receipts on what happened, baby, or the other team not showing receipts. We don't know. I think you're right, not based on how you talk. I bet MU will not click your link. No, she don't have to click my link. Leave MU where MU be. I already know if she comes in here. I could tell you if she comes in here. Okay, I'm gonna drop this link, but that's all I had. Lovely love, that was crazy. I was there. And can I hit the link real quick? Sure, you can hit the link, baby. Let me drop it. Something is going on, you guys, and y'all know I can't keep up with that shit. I'm getting sick of it. Somebody said they're getting sick of it. Sick of what? Pizarro is messy for no reason. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. MU Century, see that pic? She wants her page going. But film, I'm just gonna let it play out. That's all I'm gonna do, baby girl. Somebody, I'm respecting what you asked me to do. I ain't doing. Okay. Oh shit, they both up here to fight. Y'all, come on, keep it cute. Hold on, y'all. I think they up here. Something might be going on. Okay, I got you, Diva. That's you, baby. Hold on.
Yes, ma'am.
JD, that's you?
It's me, Mz.Teavalocity. Good morning.
Good morning, baby. What's going on? Go ahead. Go ahead and speak. Um,
Yes,
Miss
Miss.
Diva, want you to see it first. What's going on? What's up?
Yeah, I was jumping up here to say Jay Don is so quick to jump to conclusions. If she had a read what I said, I guess she just wants to fight with everybody. I said the funny thing about it is how individuals gonna go back and socialize with Lovely Love like she ain't never did nothing wrong.
Oh,
Cause this isn't the first time Lovely Love to call the police on people. But like I said, Jay Don so quick to want to fight folks. I'm like, well, damn, did she even read what I say?
oh,
I've never been into that damn police calling. That's what I wanted to jump up here. I'm like, what the hell is Jay Don talking about?
oh. She thought you
And
said
and
something
Miss
else.
Velocity.
So that's it.
Pizarro typed Queen
Jay
Diva name
Don,
on purpose.
can I
Wait,
finish?
wait,
Hold on.
JD.
Jay
Let her
Don.
wait. See, that's what
She typed
JD,
Queen Diva name on purpose. Huh?
Hold on. Let her finish, baby girl. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna be up here long. That's what I
Go ahead.
wanted. I wanted to say because I'm not into the cop calling and all the rest of that stuff. That's the only thing I don't find it funny. But it's like, and y'all give her a pass. Not y'all, but whoever give her a pass. Once you call the cops on somebody, I'm done with you because that shit ain't
Yeah,
cool.
that shit ain't cool.
And then
Lovely, is
get
that
back
you?
over here and socializing.
Oh,
That shit
girl,
ain't
it's
never been
me.
cool. If they
Since
can't
y'all
deal
want
with
to
J
talk,
Don mouth, leave her alone.
Hold
it's
on.
me.
Okay.
So
Hold
that's
on.
Okay,
all I
since,
wanted to say.
since y'all want
Excuse
to talk
me. Can
about
I
me, hold
please
up.
finish?
Okay,
No.
I'll be
I'm
I'll
about
be
to freeze her now. Lovely love, wait your turn. I don't care about you coming, cousin. I just
okay,
wait your
okay.
turn, baby. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's all I wanted to say. I just don't. I mean, we all know what J Don been around here forever. Like I said, J Don remind me of my child. She don't even play. I don't. J Don don't bother me. But all this cop calling and stuff, and I'm not passing judgment and thinking I'm above everybody. But it's like, really, if you can't handle a person's mouth, move on and leave them alone.
Right.
J Don likes to shit a war words. Her mouth will cut
And
you up.
I
And,
honestly don't see why
hold up,
she
J
called the
Don,
cops.
please let me finish. J Don, please let
Well,
me finish. I'm
hurry
finna jump
up.
off
You're
of here.
long winded.
So
Wow,
just let her
really?
finish. Go ahead. Go ahead, Diva
You
one.
know, now let me go because I
No,
not
go ahead,
today. I
baby.
promise you.
No. You don't have to leave. Jay Dunn, just hold tight, please. Go ahead, baby. Oh, she left.
All right,
Go
it's
ahead,
my
Jay
turn.
Dunn. No,
Oh,
not yet. Just hold
okay.
tight, baby. You got time today. Go ahead, JD.
So what I wanted to say is, how in the world this woman called the cops on me yesterday, but decided to click this link to get up here by me? That's all I was trying to say once the bitch got up here. But Diva One won't even let nobody say nothing.
Well, Jay Dunn, I think she said you misunderstood her. She was saying don't muck with Lovely because she called the cop before. So how soon can we forget?
I don't mess with her. And also, I was trying to tell you that was Pizarro being messy to get a rile out of you. Ain't nobody say nothing about cussing out Queen Diva. It was
Oh,
me and Diva One arguing up in the chat, and Pizarro could read with her slow ass.
she
She knew
messy.
that it didn't say. She knew it didn't say Queen Diva. She knew it said Diva One because I had put Diva One name a couple of times.
Okay. Lovely love, what's up? Since we
Okay,
want to
I
talk about
can't. Since people want to talk about me, of course,
you.
and I did call the police, and you know why?
I get it.
I gave that lady. I gave her a chance when she put my son out here. If y'all look down my community wall, y'all don't know my son. Y'all seen my daughter picture. So she took it
Mhm,
upon herself. I only got one
mhm.
daughter.
Okay.
And she took it upon herself to say, "Oh, that reminded her of her daughter." But what the strawberry letter
Letter.
was? Wait a
Mm-hmm.
minute, hold up. What the strawberry letter was
Mm-hmm.
that uh um what? Wait. Was that the mama boyfriend was younger than the mama and
Mm-hmm.
got the daughter pregnant 2 times, right? That's just my understanding.
Okay.
I can't make people believe this shit. I mean this stuff.
That's okay.
So. Mhm.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So when Jay Dunn got up there, I was like, whoa, I didn't let Jay Dunn pass with a lot of stuff. And I said, no, no, girl, because Jay Dunn don't know how to stop. So, okay, let me do what I gotta do. Cause you're gonna stop fucking with me.
Mm-hmm.
But it don't matter. But at the same time, she was like, oh, that sounds like Lovely Love situation. Then I heard her say, well, because Lovely Love have a young husband. We have a lot of young men and young husband up in this sector. But you choose Lovely Love because I put my information out here, right? But you ain't never heard me say My daughter is married with one goddamn on kid. You ain't hear that, J. Don? You hear everything else. But that's what I said in my life. I tell my life on my life. So J. Don gonna say, oh, she want to keep on coming that lovely love all the time. And we go back and forth, but if you keep it on me and you, I'm good.
Hey,
So
Molly.
now you trying to address my daughter. So that means she know my daughter information.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And that's what I'm saying. And what I did, you dang on right. I was furious. I live in Texas. She live in Georgia. Girl, I ain't finna. No, I'm not finna do that. So the best thing I knew how to do, okay, let me call the cops. Girl, I ain't trying to get you. I'm gonna put you on more paper than you already are.
More
and
paper.
yes,
Let me ask
because
you
you're gonna quit doing this.
Lovely.
Okay.
I was there, baby, in case you didn't know. I was in Sheffy's and I was in your chat. In fact, I told you when you called the police, what you have to look at is you guys was playing back and forth, right? She made that statement. She was being funny. She made that statement about what they were talking in the membership. You became offended. But do you realize before that, prior to that, you was cussing everybody out, calling them bitches and doing your thing? You know how
Okay,
you
I do my thing.
Hold on. Let me finish, baby. And so you got mad. She never once threatened you or your kid, Lovely. That's where you got to look at, was it a crime? She never said nothing. She said, I just thought, Lovely Love, was that you and your daughter? If they was teasing you, like all you did, you knew it wasn't your daughter. Why would you take the call on the police when she never imposed a threat? That's what they want to look at. Where was the threat to dox your daughter? She never said anything. You got down there and said that she threatened your daughter and you just want to put a stop to it. But she never
did.
I answer? Of
can
course
I answer?
You can, darling. That's what it's for. It's
okay. J. Dunn don't stop. First she said, oh, Lovely, I know your son. She started with that. I let it go. She came back and said his name. I let it go. His full name. I let it go. Then she talked about, wait a minute, she talked about his business. I let it go. Now you finna start on my daughter, and that's how I feel. So I'm like, she ain't gonna never stop if I keep on giving her passes after passes after passes. Now I'm gonna have to stop this hoe. That's how I felt.
That's how you said I had to stop this, but Lovely. Again, she
falsifying
didn't
a police report is a crime, Lovely Love.
JD.
That ain't falsifying anything, J. Dunn.
You don't have to protect the crime that's not committed or nothing that's done. She really didn't do that.
But you know what? It's called the internet law.
What's the internet
and what
law?
J. Dunn is doing, that's why she on papers now. What she's doing, she thinks she know the law and she really don't. So all I want you to do, J. Dunn, when I go up there money and put a restraining on you, don't say my name. I won't say yours, and don't say my kid's name. And we done. We done, girl.
Restraining order for? What's the restraining order for?
Because I don't want her to say my name or my kid's name on the internet. I got so many videos
of her
that you putting my kids out here. No, we ain't doing that.
No, do you have
to? You may don't understand, lesson you go through it.
She
You
going
may
to
don't
get a
understand.
restraining order, but she just came up here while I was up here. You stupid bitch.
And what? And what? And what? Nope. I'm trying to judge that shit too.
No. Hold on, Lovely. In case y'all forget my decorum, we don't call bitches over here.
Okay, sorry. I apologize.
Not you. J. Dunn, you know I'm not gonna keep fucking warning y'all. Just don't do it. Y'all could call whatever. Don't talk about kids, but we not about to do that shit again this week, calling these bees, okay? You hear me, JD?
I hear you, Mz.Teavalocity. I think this is silly because she came up here where I am. I'm sick of these people that come wherever they see me at where I am and then be ready to get a restraining order. If you don't want me around you to mention your name, you didn't have to click this link because it was me and Diva One up here, not you.
Right. If she imposed a threat,
but we all share the same people. Okay.
See, that's where you go to think that she not thinking. She said, but we all share the same people.
Yeah. But you know what I did? I know what I just did. I know what I just did. You gonna tell the people. You gonna tell the people what?
I'm not gonna yell.
Wait a minute. No. You told the people this morning or
I'm not gonna yell. That's what I'm not gonna do. Y'all could just leave. We could.
I apologize.
I won't even talk about this shit. But what y'all not gonna do, y'all not gonna turn this into a shit show and overtalk me, because I don't do that here, okay? Jay Dunn, you be with me all the time. You already know, lovely love, you don't come up here. But that's what we not gonna do here, okay? We gonna have
Okay, well then I'll leave because I do watch
no,
you.
you don't
Okay,
have
I
to leave.
respect that. I
No,
respect
you
that.
just have to
I'm gonna leave.
respect me. No, you don't have
No,
to
only
leave.
thing I wanted to say is, while this lady sitting up here lying, that I told,
Uh-huh.
while I told, she said that my son is the same age as um my husband. My husband is older than my son, first of all. Second of all, they ain't never been friends. They never walked the type of life that my son did. So she just studied, keep on lying, and I'm done with it. And I'm gonna drop down, and y'all can do
Okay,
what y'all
baby.
do.
Okay,
Thank you for
well,
having
you
me.
have a
I
good one.
appreciate
You're
it.
welcome, lovely. Thanks for
All
coming
right.
up. Go ahead, Faye Yaya. Who's next? Jay Dunn.
Sassy. I mean, Jay done sassy.
Go ahead, JD.
So Mz.Teavalocity,
I hear where you coming from.
I understand your decorum here,
Uh-huh.
but I'm getting sick of these people
Yeah.
doing this. It's nothing but the epitome of manipulation and trying to weaponize the legal system, and I'm sick of it. I
That
got
shit
to the
ain't
point to
going
where I'm
nowhere.
ready to call a spade a spade. Because if in fact she don't want her name said by me, she don't want me to say nothing around her or anything like that, then as soon as she saw me and Diva One up here, she
Yep.
should have waited until one of us left. What not one of us, she should have waited until I left. Because I only
Exactly.
came up here to clarify that I never said I was gonna cuss out Queen Diva. Because I was trying to be messy and just want you to get upset with me.
Right. I got you. I got you. Yeah, if she's so afraid and she going to file paper, why did she jump her ass up here? Go ahead, Sassy. What's up, baby? I
Uh,
was there.
I probably should drop down because all of this is just funny to me. So if
Well,
nobody,
it's kind of crazy though, Sassy, that it would go this far really for nothing this time. And I'm not defending, but that shit was really nothing. Y'all was over there just joking, having fun. Why did it go that far? I don't know. I don't know.
well, I mean, it went far because Lovely needed some content. It went far because
There you go.
yeah,
There you go.
it went far because Jay Dunn is an easy target with her past
There
shenanigans.
you go.
It went far because we were goofing around and it was mostly about, Lovely. Because to be honest, I started with Lovely because that's what we do. That's what me and Lovely do. And then when Jay Dunn was just joining in on the conversation, she wasn't, she wasn't even trying to be like particularly vile or malicious. It was just like a kiki. So
And not only that, Sassy, but please acknowledge. I waited for Lovely Love to get down. And you was stuck up there, Lemon was on mute,
Yep.
Chat Rep was on
Yep.
mute.
Cat rep
Then
wasn't
that's
there.
when I came up. Because I don't do Lovely Love. And that didn't just start from yesterday when she called the cops. I've been not doing Lovely Love since like last summer. Where
hold
I
on,
will be on the
hold
same
on,
channel with her and stay on
hold
mute.
on, real quick. This is the reason why I probably shouldn't have clicked the link. I like 90% of these people in this chat. Nobody said anything about anybody's child's name.
Nope.
Nobody was mentioning.
Nope.
I mean, nobody mentioned
Nope.
doxing information. Nobody was being malicious. Nobody was being vile. It was a fucking kiki. Girl, we was over there gossiping the other day, and that strawberry letter reminded us of it was that you. If y'all can't get that, then I ain't got time for the shenanigans because all of this picking and we can't even just laugh and have fun. Child, please.
Yeah. It's getting to be a little bit too much because it was just a kiki. Y'all was just joking. Oh, that sound like, but she got offended and now she thinks she could just take it to the law. And I'm like you. I don't give a shit who likes it or not. It seems like they believe that Jay Dunn is an easy target. You right. And so, I go down there and press charge on it because they done seen other people do it. But it's not that easy. Y'all doing some stupid shit, and I wish y'all wouldn't do it. Just leave it on YouTube. She didn't do anything but say, "Oh, we just thought the strawberry letter, Lovely, was that you? Was that your daughter? Was that your sister?" You never even said no kid's name. But when Lovely did her live, she definitely said your full name, even though we know it. She said your full name. She said her first name. So, it is what it is. Faith, what's happening, baby? Faye Yaya, did she leave?
No, I didn't leave. I'm sorry. I was reading the chat. I didn't come to talk about that. I came to talk about the first stuff you was talking about with Shelly and her.
Yeah, let's rock and roll, Faith. Maybe you peeped out some stuff. Can y'all
He
please
got a
like
lot
the
of
video?
stuff.
Hold on, hold on. Can y'all please like the video? Pizarro is telling me so. Apparently, I don't have likes. Go ahead, Faith. Go. Go, baby.
Okay, like you were saying that how you felt that Tracy was set up. Everyone knows that if Tracy is at war, that she will use
Yep.
whatever she has to get to you. So it could have been anybody that sent those pictures, but I really
Mm.
believe it was someone much closer to Tracy that sent those pictures, because not only did the email that she showed had MU's child's father's name,
What?
and yeah, so that's why I'm saying this is some of their little cliquish stuff that's backfiring,
Mm.
and they're all they have started to implode.
Mm.
Shelly shaded. She
Kimmy.
been excuse my smoke detector. I got a whole nother day
Oh my
before.
gosh, I am sitting up here running upstairs, running downstairs, trying to figure out which smoke detector that fucking is.
No. Yeah, that's probably
Girl,
mine.
it was so
That's
loud and
So it's
clear.
mine.
It was so freaking loud and clear. I was like, how did that happen? I thought I was supposed to get a warning. Okay, go ahead. Bitch.
good. I'm thinking it's mine. Shit.
No, no, no. I'm not gonna be on here with no damn chirping and shit. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so Shelly had a beef with Tracy, and then she kind of like um was subbing Kimmy. So last night Joyce did a live and pretty much said she is removing herself from people that dox and that have doxed, and she's always been loyal to Kimmy because Kimmy is a loyal friend, and Kimmy was in the chat also. And so
What?
yeah, and she was said she made some comment about people not taking their medication. Oh, it was a whole lot, but she never said a
Oh,
name. But
shit.
she led us exactly to who she wanted to talk about.
So who
So,
do you think she wanted to talk about?
and she was talking about Shelly. Who's not? Who else always
That's
shaking
what I
their
think.
fist?
Mitch. Oh, see, I didn't watch it. Wow. So Joyce. Oh, wow. See, it's getting deep.
You say that again. I kind of missed it. She said what?
She said she's always been loyal to Kimmy because Kimmy and her have a sisterhood, and Kimmy is a really good friend, and she's not dealing with people that's not taking their medication,
Oh my.
and that she's removing herself from people that dox, and she was doing a lot of rambling, but she never said a name. But once she said the medication part, I said, okay, I got you now.
What did Shelly do to Joyce?
Nothing, but what
You
she
got to pick
well
a
she was
side.
I'm
she
sorry.
exactly
I'm
she had to
You
sorry.
pick
got
a
to pick
side.
a side. Shit is
She
about to be war.
I can't hear that part. I'm sorry, Miss T. She did what?
She has to pick a side. It's about to be war between them. Come on,
Oh,
can y'all please get the likes up? That's all I'm asking y'all. Please just hit the like. I didn't ask for a cash app, a super chat. You know, I got a membership thing going on there. I ain't asked for none of that. Look what she said. She did a video breaking it all down too about this Shelly situation. She got to pick a side. So last night, basically,
Baby, BB
she was
Nice was on
saying,
point with that video.
yeah,
She was
BB
on
Nice
point.
video.
I gotta watch
Yes, Lord.
these.
I tried to tell people go watch that
I
video.
gotta
She
watch
called
BB.
everything out before it happened.
I gotta
Yep.
watch BBs, but I feel like you guys are taking up those of us who didn't see it a little fast. So,
Okay. This
so
is what
let
she
me just say
said.
this. Let me say this. So let me repeat. I'm a better when I
Go ahead.
repeat it. And y'all tell me if I got anything wrong. So basically, Joyce just comes out the blue and does a denouncement live without mentioning a name. Y'all are assuming that it's Shelly because she did leave some pretty good context clues. And you guys are saying she's doing that to preempt the war that is about to happen with Kimmy and Shelly.
She exactly. She
And
picking a
also to
side.
separate, I'm sorry, I did miss one part, Stacy. And also to separate herself, she said, because people got cases coming, the feds are
Mm,
involved.
mm. So now I want to
So,
back out.
so this is my thing though. Who is still watching Joyce in 2024?
Thank
Period.
you, Lori.
Period.
That's why we didn't know. That's why we didn't know, because ain't nobody watching it.
And I'm not trying to be ugly, but along that same vein, who is Joyce to come out and denounce Shelly? Like, I mean, like, why? I'm not. It doesn't sound ugly, done, because I'm not even trying to be ugly. I'm just being factual. Like, who is Joyce to be denouncing Shelly on behalf of Kimberly? Shouldn't Kimberly, the leader? Okay, because you're the do girl, Joyce.
The lap dog.
Shouldn't you wait? See, I don't even want to be derogatory, but you are the do girl, the pom pom girl. So shouldn't you be waiting on the director to give you your move? Like, shouldn't you be waiting for her to denounce and then you say me too? Like, how can you me too first and then Kimberly come behind you?
Well, you can tell by the conversation, by the way she was talking to Kimmy in the chat, that they've had this conversation.
So part of the plan was for Shelly. Sorry, Shelly. The part of the plan was for Joyce to denounce first, and then Kimberly is gonna slowly but surely come out with whatever is you guys' assessment.
Oh yeah.
I think Joyce was sent to that, but because Joyce wants to be the co-captain now, because I believe Shelly and Kimmy were co-captains, and now Joyce had to pick a side, and she let it be known she will always be loyal to Kimmy.
See, Joyce know the shit about to hit the fan. That's why I say y'all
exactly in all directions.
Go back to when Shelly said, "I hope you just pursue it. I hope you go forth." When she found out that she was left out, the real play, she said, "I just hope you pursue it. I just hope you move forward with it." Now what's happening is they know that this shit is moving forward and they want to jump ship because now Joyce knows that those subliminals and that video she made was for Kimmy. For Kimmy, everybody who watched it. I even went over there and watched it. I knew it was for Kimmy.
But even in the 13, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Even in the 13-hour live, the live she did, do you remember when she was telling Joyce, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. She was swat.
Who said that?
Shelly.
Okay.
She was swatting her in. So Joyce already had a sour taste in her mouth because you embarrassed me in front of all these people. I done sat up here for 13 hours with you, and you gonna tell me I'm doing too much? I want to be counted too. I want to be seen in the forefront. That's what it means.
Pick me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that would make sense for her to do that off. Now that makes better sense because you embarrassed me because of pick me and a do girl. That's so horrible. Like, did you guys see how Lemon did uppity yesterday? Like, it's so embarrassing, right?
No.
Okay. I'll tell you about that when we.
I saw it.
Damn.
Yeah. But it's so very much embarrassing when that happens, right, to them because they're thinking they're a part of the team. And then when you have something like that happen, which I didn't see for myself, but Shelly kind of swatted down like, girl, you ain't on this level. Chill out. You know what I mean? But that makes sense for Joyce to be upset with Shelly on her own. But it doesn't make sense to me that Kimberly would send Joyce out on that type of mission because she's more methodical than that. Like, she needs to be the one that is in charge.
I think Joyce, I think because the way she was talking to Kimmy in the chat, she was like, Kimmy, you know what I'm saying, right? You know. Yeah. Stuff like that. To let it be known that they've already talked about this.
Thank you, free thinker. I have a membership now. Yeah. Well, let me tell you what it is. I think this just me, but you done saw more than me, Faith. Thanks for helping me out, you and Sassy and JD. When I'm telling you, when that shit started over there in MU's and she was questioning and Kimmy felt alone, especially when she saw that they were still connected, she went back and she revisited that shit. And in her mind, she knew what was happening. So when Joyce probably went to that live you talking about, I didn't see it. And she already saw that Joyce was, am I right? Was Joyce like saying something defending Kimmy or batting for Kimmy?
No, she was just in there just doing a lot. She has a mod stick and she was going off because somebody was fussing with another mod and she just kept it going and going and they were trying to move past it and she just kept going and going and going. It was just like, I want y'all to see I got some control over here. I can do what I want. And then Shelly shut it down.
But I
Well,
mean, but what group can afford to dispose of two do girls in the course of 1 week? Ain't they gonna run out of do girls?
No, there's always a line. They have a long line of people that want to get in them spots. What's Lady Detroit 313? She's dying to get in there.
damn, she over there now. And I did see that. I did. Thank you, Free Thinker, for becoming a member. I did see that.
Is that the same lady that was besties with Lady Nika?
One in the same.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Oh well, that's real cute, ain't it?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Some shit about to break loose, even though Lady Nika ain't in this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's still some stuff about to break loose because my thing is, why would Joyce jump out there like that though, Fate? I'm like Sassy though. You just jumping out there picking the sides.
She's jumping out there because she's jumping out there picking a side because she knows shit is getting ready to happen. And she wanna be the right hand girl now. She wanna make sure.
Let me tell you something. I appreciate this T because I didn't know anything about it, but I'm not going that Kimberly sent her out there on that ledge. Kimberly might have allowed her to go out there on that ledge, but that almost sounds like a double whammy to me. So just be clear.
Send her out on what ledge? Send her out on what ledge? Now
to do a live and
no.
So, wait a minute. What did I say? What are you saying no to?
No, we didn't never say she did that live for Kimberly. I didn't hear that. But I'm saying she picked
that's exactly what Face is saying, that she did it on behalf of Kimberly, or they had
told it because she wants to be the next co-captain with Kimberly.
Okay.
I believe now, mind you, I'm even thinking even further into this because you know Kimmy would throw you away when she's gotten her use out of you. So I'm thinking she's gonna let her come out here act the fool, and then she gonna spin the block and be on Shelly.
That makes better sense to me than what y'all are talking. Than what y'all were initially saying. That makes much better sense. That's a Kimberly move, not the first one. Like, oh, they were just chit chatting behind the scenes, and then Kimberly gave Joyce the okay to come live. That don't make sense to me. The other one totally makes sense. Yeah, she. That's what I mean. Sorry, Dunn and Ronnie Q. Mz.Teavalocity. She sent her out there on that ledge so that she could be okay. Your time is up. That
yeah, okay.
And I just want to say that Joyce face is too. Hey, Ronnie Q. I think that Joyce's face is too hard to be the co-captain.
Oh my!
And also, I don't think that she has the heart for it.
Okay,
this is what
can I say this? Okay,
I think this right here, but not those names. I'm sorry, Ronnie Q. Thank you. Welcome to the panel. What you guys say, baby?
No, go ahead. It's your panel. Go ahead. It's
no,
your panel. What do you think?
I wasn't saying nothing. I said, welcome to the panel.
Okay, so here, thank you. Here's what I think. So let's think back that initially it was stated that Joyce was backstage and she, unbeknownst to everyone, that Joyce was the ace in the hole and she was backstage. And then you guys brought up Lady Detroit's name. But the next day, mysteriously, Joyce had dropped down. I forgot Joyce dropped down, and nobody knew that this Miss Detroit lady was back there. So I'm thinking that you know how you put these low-hanging fruits in competition with each other, so to see who would go the farthest, kind of like how they put Benzone and Miss Paulette behind the stage to see who will push forward farther, and then Benzone filed those charges against J Dunn. I'm thinking like it was you got to prove yourself. Now's the moment to prove yourself, girl. Get out there and do your thing. So that's what I think.
That's what I'm saying, Ronnie Q. It gotta be something much more methodical than just, oh yeah, Joyce, you go first. No, it's way more methodical than that. Yeah.
To see if it was gonna be Lady Detroit or Joyce who does the dumb stuff and get excommunicated very quickly, much like what happened to Benzone. All right, I'll be in the chat.
Good one, Ronnie Q.
Well, I know one thing. If I get a paper up in the mail with Hammerhead Shark Joyce name on it, I know something.
Okay. And Mz.Teavalocity, you guys were agreeing that I thought you were agreeing that Joyce just did it on her own, or like, oh, she was trying to get it fake. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why I said that wasn't
that cut me off when I was like, no, Sassy. We not saying Kimberly sent out it. She did it on her own. Faye, yeah, got it.
And she just allowed her that she went with
right.
it.
Okay, yeah, that's not.
Yeah,
right. I keep.
She know. Look,
well,
she
can
know.
you tell me how many 50-year-old women want to be involved in a federal law case willingly? Just jump out there to be in it.
I mean, plenty from what we see on YouTube, and not just this sector. But yeah, I don't think that Joyce would do the definition of a pick me or do girls. They need to be led. So it's like a contradiction of sorts.
No, right? But she has been led because Shelly in Kimmy's members only, she was showing text from Shelly. So I mean, it's been little steps. They've all been jabbing at each other. They poking, move their hand, poke, move their hand. So I'm gonna see who just come out here swinging.
You went over that. You talked really fast over that T. Joyce did what in members only?
No, Kimmy was showing text from Shelly's texts in members only.
And what did the text say?
I don't know. I don't watch Kimmy.
What was the well? You know that it happened, so I assume that you knew. But
I ain't asked because I'm just like I could care less what she said. I'm just watching this whole thing. I don't like Kimmy. I don't like Joyce, and I don't like Shelly. I'm just waiting for it to implode.
And I would just answer, Sassy. I don't watch Kimmy, nor am I a part of her members only. But that was another discussion that was had up in Brianna's members only that day when we were talking about the strawberry letters, where the people up in the chat were saying that something was said in Kimmy's members only, where Shelly was being addressed and text messages were being shown.
I would love to know the first of all, that's interesting because they're cool. And so and under what guise are you showing my text messages? And then also how is it contextual to anything? And then that's what did they say? Right? Like why are you what's the purpose of you showing my personal text messages with you? And what did they say?
Them shots was deep. Dovey, that shot was deep. Oh, I'm gone.
Yeah, I love this whodunit. I really do. I really wish that I could have dug deeper. I only was able to see an hour of an 11-hour live. I didn't see Joyce. I didn't see Kimberly's response with the receipts, no receipts. So all these little nuances, I wasn't in Bree's members only. So all these little nuances are what is making this story so juicy to me. You know what I mean? Everybody has their
own. Know. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what tier it was on.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Good question, Corio. Right. But then, okay, can Faith, maybe you know this. Did they say something about a mod stick was removed or someone was blocked and they couldn't see Shelly's?
Yeah.
Girl, you ain't. Look, even Mz.Teavalocity trying to spill some of the tea, and she half-ass story. Spill it.
That on the word on the curb was Shelly no longer has a mod stick and has been blocked over there. So
this is the confirmation that I see. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. No, that Joyce can't move first. Kimmy has to move first. That would mean that Kimmy moved first. That makes sense to me. That's what I need confirmation of. And hold on, I just got something from the secret back chat.
Not the secret back chat.
Yes, ma'am.
We got a lot going on. We got secret back chats going on. That's what I wanted you to get to, Faith, because I didn't know it all. So you're not blocked. I see you, Stacy. Stacy, I see you.
No, she's saying that she might be blocked.
She might be blocked. Okay, I see this. It says the secret back chat person says, I have gone through almost all of Kimberly's current videos and some old ones, and Shelly is not in any of the chats. I know I have seen her modding, so she must be blocked.
Blue. Wow.
That's the thing. Because all that other Joyce go first. No, bitch. I'm the boss. You follow me. See, that's what I was trying to say. I was like, no, that ain't making sense. Now she didn't step out on the ledge. She's following the leader. Now I get it. Oh, well, now. I don't know if that's true, but the secret back chat is, you know what I mean? I don't see.
Your
Not gonna
no, that
back
must
chat
be
is
true.
correct. Don't be trying to use that allegedly. So she seen what she saw.
That must be true.
No,
It
yeah,
must
I know
be
she
true,
saw.
'cause
Yeah, you're right. That's my girl too. So I don't even want to put it
something
like
had to happen. Pick
But
up
I
your
just feel
phone.
like this is get ready to get real ugly because
this
both
gonna
of them take both of them will doctor up receipts, and this is going to be good.
Ronnie Q back.
Okay, what Miss Dovey said. Okay, so last night before today's live, when this membership only live, when people realized that texts were being shown, so now we understand that Shelly would not have had access to this membership only live if she's been blocked. So last night Shelly did a live. Did you guys see Shelly's live last night, where Shelly alluded to that she is married unlike other people? She has an actual real husband unlike other people. Yes, it's the screen the screen thing is a dog biting the owner in the butt, like a cartoon of a dog biting the owner in the butt. And then she started off real smooth, like, I have a cat, because dogs, you can't trust them, because you'll feed a
That's
dog
the one I
and they'll
saw.
turn around and bite you in the butt. And then she goes further to say that she has a real husband, and it's an actual real husband, and she is not lying for anybody. So it's also strange that she found herself blocked this morning, and her text messages were put on full display. That's all I got. I'll be in the chat.
My God.
Ronnie Q, that's what I said.
And I just have to say, this sudden turn of events is wonderful for me. Wonderful. I'm gonna have to get over there and see what happened over there with Shelly, because the co-conspirators ain't co-conspirating.
Well,
But they already co-conspirated, but now they mad. That's interesting.
But that's what, see, that's the video I saw too, Ronnie Q. Ronnie Q. How do I drop my membership link? I don't know how to drop the membership link. It's
you can't really do it from StreamYard, so perhaps one of your mods can do it, or the people can go to the first page and hit join.
Go to the first page and hit join. Thank you. Thank you, everybody who wanted to join. I appreciate that very much. I thought I would do something different and do the membership. So see, that's where I saw the friction at. Ronnie Q jumped down. So that's where I saw that when I went over there to watch.
Doesn't it seem like an episode of the first 48?
Yeah, but it's good.
No, it's more like
now we get ready to get the snitching part.
It's more like Dateline, because this it's like a 6-part series on Netflix, Dateline or something. I mean, this is gonna be.
There you go, Joy.
The first thing in my head was like Robbie, Privilege, Dory. Like, this is about to be like,
it's gonna get deep, baby.
Deep. If there's any validity to this, and I have to keep saying it because I didn't see nothing, but Lord, this right
here, stop having a life, lady.
Girl, who you telling?
This right here took me out. This took me out. Yeah, she said she don't play wife. She was throwing all kind of daggers out of.
See, that's what I'm like. What?
Yeah, I'm married for real. She was saying all that. I don't, unlike some people, I don't play wife. And you know, she had to get Rico the brat down because he was freaking over talking her. She dropped him and she just started letting it fly. I said, oh, my, something is brewing over here. I said, now, Mz.Teavalocity, get over there and watch that because something is brewing over there. Yeah, it's definitely brewing between them.
Damn, nobody. I wish somebody would check that out, because I was like, wait, what? All right,
Let me say something real quick so I can get down, because I don't want to be up here long.
No, Coria, don't get down. Hi, thank you for joining me. Say what you guys say, baby.
Ooh, first of all, I'm fangirling. Okay, but
on who?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
It was me.
Oh, Coria, you know I love you too.
I thought it was me.
I thought it was me.
Damn. You know that you fangirl over me.
Damn.
And Mz.Teavalocity is obvious. Okay.
I'm leaving.
Thank you.
Okay. Sassy, you don't even speak to me. But
oh my God.
I was wondering how...
We good, Judy. She lying.
I know.
I was wondering how we know for certain that Kimmy blocked. Uh,
I just
uh,
I just told you. Did you hear
what?
that part that I said
No,
a secret?
ma'am,
Okay, so I
because
said
Kimmy hasn't gone live.
I know she hasn't. So this is what I read. I'll read it again for anyone coming in. This is from
Thank
the
you.
secret back chat. This is from somebody who is takes copious notes.
Oh
Just kind of
God.
let
Copious.
you know. I'm just
Okay.
saying she does. She says, I have gone through all of Kimmy's current videos and some old ones, and Shelly is not in any of the chats. That Coria, what
Oh,
that translates to is once you block someone, they're gone from all
Yep.
of your chats.
got it.
Look
Got it.
at Molly right quick.
Okay.
I could
Mo-
tell in Shelly's voice when MU was asking her all those questions, Shelly was connecting the dots in her head. I don't think she was stumped. I thought she was connecting the dots too, but I think it still took her back. But go ahead.
It did
Corio,
take
go
her
ahead.
back. She was
My last
totally
thing.
flabbergasted. And then she came the next. Remember, she said she had just said she don't mess with people that don't, if they see her being talked about or something's going on with her, that they don't come and help her and defend her.
Yeah,
And
she
they
said
left
that
her
too.
out that they left her out
Yeah.
there by herself. And I
Yeah.
know they was in them bushes.
Yes, she said that too. So see where we saying all these innuendos or all these what I call it before my
Microaggressions.
yeah, you could tell it's directed towards Kimmy.
Let me tell you the other thing that I think there is no way, and I mean, most of y'all probably know that I am an MU fan, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But there is no way that I would have thought that MU would have handled Shelly the way she did. So when they're trying to preempt these strikes, you say, well, girl, go on up there and you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get the best of her, or she ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Because she
It's
plays
gonna,
dumb so well. She plays that
I
good
don't even think
Christmas
it's
snow
Mm.
moment so well.
I don't call her playing dumb. Anyway, but we'll get into semantics with that. But the bottom line is that I don't think that anybody, regardless of, even if I don't think she's like, I definitely don't think she's dumb. And I don't know if it's playing dumb for me is some other adjective there, but maybe damsel in distress-ish or something. I don't know. But the point is that I don't think anybody would have foreseen MU handling Shelly the way that she did or handling that situation. She was relentless, right? She asked the question 4 or 5 different times.
Oh yeah.
Ways articulately. She was calm, she was
Yep.
methodical. So that part probably really messed up. I would assume it would have messed up Shelly. And I think that's what everybody is hearing when you say flabbergasted face. It's like bewilderment. It was like all she really should have done was drop down after like 20 or 30 minutes, like she said she was. But then she couldn't. I think the ego led her to stay up there for another
Exactly.
hour. And then it was like, it was just an expose. And so after that, then she says, well, damn, I'm trying to windmill for my homegirl, which is Kimberly.
Uh-huh.
And but I'm up here looking a fool. I mean, it was undeniable. You know what I mean? Like she just was stumped, right? Like Molly said. Well, I think he said she wasn't, but she was stumped, in my opinion. So then you have a backyard conversation. Like, why y'all didn't come? Why y'all didn't help me? Why y'all didn't say like what? And then it's like, girl, I don't know what to tell you. So the other part of the story, I'll leave that for another time. But I get it. But I think that there was so many like instances in this story that people were not able to predict the outcome. Like you wasn't gonna be able to predict that Benz was not gonna fold.
Oh, we knew Benz was gonna fold, but we knew they was gonna throw Benz out to the wolves too.
We knew that, but they did not. They did not anticipate Benz not folding, right?
Look
So
at AJ.
I would assume that after all of that interrogation, Benz would have said, stumbled over her words, said something wrong. Yeah, I got a pussy pick and what, all of that. And then came back the next day and said it was, some type of kerfuffle. Benz really didn't fold in that. From what I'm hearing in that 11-hour live, she stayed strong to say, no, that's not the picture I got.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing that I want to
Go ahead.
The one thing that I just want to add, based on what Sassy said, is I watched Misunderstood and how she questioned Shelly, and I thought she did a very great job. But I think a lot of y'all sleep on the fact And if misunderstood, hear this on the replay. I'm not being shady. But y'all sleep on the fact that misunderstood is an ex-junkie. They know street language. They know street language and everything as far as being smooth talkers and slick. Like a lot of things that people learn when they out there in the streets, that comes with them later. And I do believe that she is smarter than what she portrays herself to be on here. I believe that she could really actually cook. I believe she could cook some food, but she just portrays what she portrays on here.
That's her
So,
character.
right. So for people to be like, oh my goodness, I didn't realize she was that smart. Most people that survive in addiction and on the streets are very smart. Otherwise, they would have not survived.
But they street smart, baby. That's the difference. Book and street smart. Somebody to me, and I'm a back up. Somebody to me was coaching her. I'm sorry.
I don't think
Somebody
so.
was coaching
I
her.
do too.
Don't think so.
I absolutely know that that's not true. That's not true.
I don't think she was being coached because of the way the questions came. She never
like
was
it.
relentless.
I
She kept
coach
going back, no matter how many times that Shelly
Mm.
tried to skirt around, she would go right back to it.
I coach people almost every day. The thing about coaching people that I try to show them is that it has to sound authentic. And some people, it almost cannot be authentic because you're reading someone else's words, right? And when you're reading someone else's words, you have to know what's coming next. She did not know what was coming next.
Really?
No, hey, she was
that shit.
Yeah, because that's your person. That's who she is too. See, the thing about people is like we've all done things in our past. We might not have been junkies, but we've all done things and or think, we good and bad, right? And so it's like what people like to say, oh, because you've done this, you're a horrible person, or because you've done oh, you're a doctor. You're a doctor. You're so cool. You're so sweet. You're so rich. That's not true. Like we are a totality of everything we are. So yeah, I think she's dingy. Yeah, of course, MU is dingy, but MU also says that she was in the military and not high ranking, but mid-level in the military. And then she got in, she had a not so good childhood, blah, blah, blah. So that's the totality of her. One thing does not make up who you are.
Right. I'm not even caring about her addiction because some of the best fall to addictions, baby. Smart people, college educated, lawyers, doctors, and shit like that. I wasn't talking about that. I just probably have never seen her in that capacity to be that sharp and that firm and that strong, especially when you are redirecting, back to the question. She was on top of that shit. Like I said, I almost thought she was a female Johnny Cochran, until that shit happened with those text messages. To me, right there, like I said, put a pin in Shelly's balloon or whatever, because she felt it.
So you thought that was a big who done it? That her. Oh, I think
know why? I'm gonna tell you.
What are y'all thinking of? I'm sorry. Can y'all explain to me?
Shelly had been defending Kimmy. Basically, they have been standing strong as a unit, right? When she went over there this is just me, my observation. She felt like she was by herself, that nobody came to her defense, and she really probably thought in her mind that MU and Kimmy was finished. She probably thought they were really finished until MU read those text messages that she had been in contact with Kimmy, and she never really lost contact with Kimmy. Because if you see the way she come out and fight, and she dragged the shit out of MU, you wouldn't have never thought they were cool. Did y'all think they were still cool? Be honest.
Yes, we did.
Y'all did?
Most definitely.
Y'all did.
Oh,
yeah. So that's why we were like, that wasn't, I didn't think that was a big.
Well, I thought that was a big, I think she felt humiliated.
We all did. Yeah. Most of us. Did anybody say no? Did anybody say no?
No,
I honestly never really gave it any serious thought, and that's honest. Like I never sat and thought if they were still cool or not behind the scenes.
Okay, were you surprised when you found out?
Kimmy has always said that. Kimmy has always said that she cannot be friends with anyone who's friends with her enemies.
Who is her enemy? But who is her? But MU is not her enemy.
I'm not talking about MU.
Who are you
I'm talking
talking about?
about the reason that I knew that they were still friends because they got rid of Tracy.
They got rid.
Kimmy does-
Okay, you're
Kimmy
you're
never. Kimmy never. I don't think Kimmy cares for Tracy. I don't
Me
think she
either.
stopped not caring for Tracy, and I think that they systematically, like she said, she's surgical with her. She still still wanted to be friends with MU, so she got rid of Tracy. She didn't, you know what I'm saying? So now really they can be friends, and so it didn't surprise me at all.
Okay, so you're going back to the cruise, so that's why you lost me a little bit when you said she got rid of they got rid of Tracy.
No,
So you're
she
going
come out with this.
I'm saying that Kimmy never liked Tracy, still doesn't like Tracy, and like she said, it might be 5 years from now she's gonna get you. So I think that throughout it all, not just the cruise ship, she didn't like Tracy. And so I think that systematically through the time Tracy and Emmy were friends, she was working to get that, get rid of that situation, get rid of Tracy. You know what I'm saying? So I never thought they were not friends. I thought they were, no matter how bad, no one can say the things that Kimmy said about MU and MU just still be there for her. You know what I mean? At some point, you'd have to walk away because it would be devastating. And so, yeah, that's just me.
Okay, see, you and I are on the line too. I believe it was done. I believe they set Tracy up, and no to the point because somebody said they didn't put a thing on the thing and hit post. No, but just the way all this shit was coordinated, she got chummy with Tracy, and Tracy thinking they good. Well, I had her MU good, and you remember Tracy and MU is in a serious beef, so she said, "Hey, pass some pictures to her." She go post them. You know how she act. Everybody know how she act. Everybody know when she mad, she go hard. She's impulsive. She loses her emotional intelligence to do the right things at time. So that's the choreo lover. I'm on line with that they set Tracy up.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that it was necessarily a setup because she put it up there. I mean, Tracy need to get some probation. Child, I had mine. Get yours.
So I have one last question before I get down.
Go ahead, Choreo
do
lover.
you think that, okay, so Shelly, if this is real, could be another play, but if Shelly and Kimmy are really on the outs, who is going to be the most cunning? Because Shelly is very cunning when she doesn't like someone, and she does not stop. She digs and digs. That's her thing. That's her dish. And Kimmy is very, very cunning. So who do you guys will think if they really fall out? Who'll win? Who'll get the upper hand?
Depends on who talks.
Well, I believe that Kimmy is going to have the upper hand in this situation, but because you got to remember, Shelly is still focused on this big mess that I'm going through that she set up as well. So right now, I don't think that Shelly is going to be her tip top Shelly, what we used to, because she know that I'm watching everything.
It really depends. Well, that's an interesting point, but let me just say this really quick. It really depends on who talks the most personal business, and we have no way to know that. That's really the bottom line.
Yeah.
But hold on, Shelly may get the upper hand because Shelly realized now that she got played. So therefore, if I was Kimmy, if I was part of this conspiracy, which we know that they all went backstage to discuss this prior to the charges, I would be more afraid if I had anything to do with encouraging Benzone to do what she did. Now, Sassy, you said something. I want to know what was Kimmy's and Tracy's friendship or whatever prior to today, or are they still allegedly cool?
They're still cool
as far as out.
They're still cool as far as we know. That's why I didn't understand.
No, they're not.
Cool.
No. I'm sorry? No, they're not cool at all. No. They're not cool at
What?
all because no, this is my opinion. They're not cool at all
Okay.
because
Like,
if they were
I'll be like, oh,
if they were cool, you didn't hear MU when she came up on my, and I didn't think to ask that question, but you made me ask it because you said before the cruise ship. See, that's the pivotal point right there because MU said that she had not had any communications with Kimmy. She had stopped talking to her over the phone, but Kimmy would text her. And the cruise was in September, and MU said that she couldn't get home quick enough before Kimmy was texting her asking if she paid for Tracy's ticket and paid for Tracy's cruise. So if you cool with Tracy, how come you going just go and ask Tracy? See, that lets you know.
No. That's a different type of cool. Now, yeah, this is where y'all lose me because this is like a lot of deep diving and guessing. But I could go the opposite way with that, Ronnie. Like if that's my good Judy, if Teavalocity is my good Judy, and she got T on J Dunn, I'm cool with J Dunn, but I'm cooler with Teavalocity. So I'm not going to ask J Dunn because J Dunn might lie about it too. You know what I'm saying? Because she's the one that she might be embarrassed about having to borrow money or not want her business out. So I'm going to go to Teavalocity and ask her, did you give Dunn that money? So that,
let me say this.
If
I'm cool with Teavalocity and I'm cool with Face Yaya, I ain't going to go to neither one of them to ask either one of them if they pay for either one of them to do anything. That's just me.
Exactly. That lets you know that the shade was already there, and they have been running back and forth.
Y'all playing. Y'all assed up. Y'all talk.
I'm not playing.
Okay, well, in my opinion, that's not realistic. Friends have different levels, and friends can ask.
I'm not saying they don't have different levels.
I agree with that.
They can have.
I agree with that.
They can have different levels.
I know they have different levels.
Wait, hold on.
Nothing.
Go ahead, Faye.
They're not friends. This was all used. You don't recall how when they first got mad at MU and they both was spilling tea about her. And then they got back together being friends.
I'm not arguing the definition of friends, right? We're using that.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that they're not friends.
I'm not arguing that point of the definition of friends. Whatever y'all want to call their relationship, what I'm saying is that there are different levels. And in real life is just the microcosm of virtual. And in real life, I have certain friends that are going to tell me the tea on another person that we may care about, and we're just asking, like, what? It's not a big deal. I mean, I want to know.
But okay, I can accept that's how you run your life. I can accept that. But I'm telling you how I run mine. Because in real life, I am not going up behind nobody and ask anybody what they pay for another person. This is my real life. I don't do people like that. That is not how I operate in real life.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they're not cool. That means I have one associate and one friend, and I'm gonna ask the friend, or the friend might tell me. You know what I mean? I don't know. But
can I give y'all a case in point?
Yeah.
Because I agree with Sassy. So as y'all know, me and No Nonsense, once upon a time, we were friends. But we fell out being friends because No Nonsense last year, during 2023, kept sending me cash out requests for money, even though I had my own legal stuff and things like that to pay. Well, I caught wind that she was also sending cash out requests to another mutual friend. And you damn right. I picked up my phone and I called and I said, I keep getting these requests. Are you getting them? The friend said, yeah, I'm getting them too. I said, are you sending them? She said, I've sent a couple of them. I said, oh, okay. I said, because she's sending me the same things as well. I said, but I've been ignoring them. And then we got to talking about why these cash out requests. At that particular time when I asked the mutual friend, that didn't mean that I was not No Nonsense friend. That just meant that I was trying to figure out what the hell is going on because it's something that's not being told.
That's all. That's all it means. It doesn't mean you're trying to be nefarious or you're not their friend or you're a horrible person. Like sometimes
women are nefarious, and you know this. They are
Well,
girl, you
that, but
trying to
see,
paint
I
a
try
pretty
no,
picture with these pretty words.
no,
It
I'm not
is
trying to do
what it
anything.
is.
I don't like. No, I'm not
It
trying to
is
do
just
anything.
a bunch
I'm
of
not trying to
snakes,
do
and they
anything.
are now imploding
There you
and
go.
fighting
Do
each other.
anything.
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
play
know
that
these
game.
people. I'm not
Hold
trying to do
on,
anything.
Sassy. Hold on.
Well, I'm not going to hold on because I'm not trying to do anything. I don't know these people. I'm not trying to windmill. I'm trying to give facts. And sometimes when you guys are up here saying what you would do in your life, number one, it's not realistic. Number
It's
two,
called opinions, and you can't tell me how I live my life.
I'm not
Say
saying
that
that.
I cannot tell you that you don't
No.
that how you do your friends. You can't tell me. I came
didn't
from a
say
different
that.
breed.
I
I'm
didn't
not
say
like
that.
most of these bitches
Well,
out here.
but then don't tell me that I'm trying to paint a
I'm
pretty
sorry,
picture.
Miss T.
Go ahead.
Don't tell me that I'm trying to paint a pretty picture because I'm not. I'm trying to tell you like real life. And sometimes I feel like you guys aren't. You guys are
only you would know real life. Everybody's real life is different.
What I'm trying,
I'll
let you go,
have
and then
an opinion when it come to you.
But that's us, Sassy. I mean, that's other. Everybody may not be like you, baby. So
I'm not
maybe
saying everybody is like me. That would be an ignorant
but
statement.
I know, but you trying to say we don't deal with reality. Maybe that is how we deal with
No, y'all,
reality.
no, what I'm saying is that when you guys are up here talking, and when I feel like when you guys don't like somebody, or when you're trying to make up, when you're trying to make a point, the point is all the way on the other side of the spectrum. Sometimes I don't feel like it's middle of the spectrum. So I'm not suggesting that anybody should be living their life any kind of way. The example that Jay Dunn gave, that might happen to me once every couple of years. Y'all, I mean, so even when I say, wait a minute, I that can happen. I'm not saying it happens every day. Somebody's calling me, telling me somebody's business. Then y'all say, oh, well, I don't live my life like that. Oh, so never in your life have you had a friend and you called another friend and was like, hey, is something going on with them? That's all I'm saying. Like, that's a plausible thing that can happen, and it doesn't mean anything. That's it.
Go ahead, RQ. That's you, Ronnie Q.
Okay,
Ronnie
Sassy.
Q?
Yeah,
I hear you.
I do not want to have an argument about this. I came from the perspective of how I live my life. It's not about me not liking anybody. I don't like any of the people involved. I don't like Tracy. I don't like Kimmy. I don't like Shelly. I don't like Joyce. I don't like any of the people involved. My comment was about asking one person the left hand what the right hand is doing comes from my perspective. If I want to know something about a friend, I will ask that friend. And if I deem two people who are in my friend group, I'm not asking them what the other person does. This is my real life, and this is how I live it. So for you to say you're telling us how to live about real life, I find that kind of condescending.
Well,
because
let me interrupt
we
you.
live life differently.
Let her finish, Sassy.
Mixing up my argument.
Sassy, can you please just let her finish?
Please,
Then you can rebuttal, baby, because I want to hear both of y'all.
Trying to rebuttal, but Ronnie, we're not arguing, Ronnie. I agree with everything that you just said, right? The comma comes in that I was trying to make a point that they are not equal friends. Right? That's all.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's all I wanted to add to that. All right, I'll be in the chat.
But
Thank
I
you,
understand
ladies.
your point, Ronnie. I apologize for interrupting.
I see what you're saying. Some friends, you don't have equal friends all the time, and you may say something to one of them. So I get where you coming from, but then people may view it a little different. So it's okay for us to be different. Agree to disagree. Right, girl? Right?
I say things, you guys take one part of the sentence, or I'm being interrupted. The only part of that scenario is that's when my very first sentence was, oh, they're not equal friends though. So that's not applicable.
Yep. I see what you're saying. She hold one friend to a certain level and the other one to a certain level. But to be honest, ain't none of them fucking friends. Go ahead, moving right
that's
along.
You guys' point, right? And it seems like I was being condescending about that further point that you guys were trying to make to me was like, girl, they ain't none of them friends. I get that. I get that that's you guys' thought. But her first point was, I was like, no, they're not equal friends. That's the first point, you know?
And we saying they ain't friends, period.
Right. That's what y'all like. Sassy, you can shut the entire fuck up because ain't none of them friends.
Sassy. Because girls they ain't friends because they wouldn't do the shit they do. Now they got to make a choice. If I'm friends with you, Fate and Jay Dunn, and something happened between you and Fate, I don't have to make no choice. I'm gonna continue to be Faith's friend because she never did nothing to me. That's in my real life, and that's how I do it here.
Yeah, listen, can't nobody tell me nothing about my sister. Don't ask me no shit about my sister. Don't insinuate no motherfucking shit about my sister. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask me a goddamn thing about my best friend. I get it, y'all. I get that. Like, that's sacred. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? But I got some associates that we gossip. Girl, did you hear what happened? Girl, I just heard a whole juicy situation about one of our associate friends that her and her husband own a restaurant and the mistress walked in. You think I wasn't listening to that, T? Yes, I was.
Girl, you should have put that on the strawberry letter. You should have wrote it on Facebook.
Oh, Face, do you want me to?
Shit. Yes, write it on her strawberry letter.
Okay, I didn't even think about it. Face, I got some upper middle class tea.
Girl,
okay,
give us some upper middle class tea.
Well, please bring it on.
But I'm telling you, we got some stuff popping off. You know, they probably go over there and cuss my ass, but we got some stuff popping off. Now, I saw one thing, and it was an aha moment for me. You guys was like, oh, Miss T, that wasn't an aha moment. See, but right here, when we talked about the friendship thing, maybe I got lost thinking they did have a real level of friendship, you know? And so when Shelly, that moment, I thought right there, she felt some kind of way. Plus, she was getting humiliated on the platform, so she didn't get no help. So I thought when that part happened, to me, that was a pivotal point. But y'all was saying a pivotal point. Pivotal. I don't want to talk like love. But anyhow, because that is very embarrassing. Remember yesterday?
I think we do agree with you on the first part of that statement, don't we, ladies? Like, we do think that Shelly was like bewildered in that moment.
Right, because you could actually see her. Yeah, it clicked in her head. You could actually see the puzzle pieces going together.
You could.
Yeah, you can almost see that shit. How she got silent, like
we're just saying on the second half of that sentence, none of us were surprised that they were still in some type of communication.
Right. And Dodo, me thinking, see, that's because, to be honest with you, I really don't follow them like that, you know, but because all this was popping off and I wanted to be nosy like everybody else, I wanted to be newsy. I ran over there to listen to her. I ran over to Shelly. Now, I really never watched Shelly, to be honest with you. But because I saw what was going on and somebody said, well, go over there. I went over there and watched, hey, Regina, but I could not watch for no 12 hours, you guys. You know, I was in and out, so I missed some stuff.
I went to sleep, woke up, took a bath, went back to
sleep. And they were still on.
Still there.
Yeah.
Girl, that day, I swear, I had a dentist appointment. I had my annual. You know, I had to double up on these doctor's visits, honey, at the beginning of the year. But anyway, then I had to come back and work. I was like, why y'all couldn't have did this on the day when I was just sitting in my pajamas, sitting at my desk? Like, oh my gosh. So I couldn't keep up. So the whole Fates dropping the tea about Joyce, and I didn't even know nothing was brewing. Like, and then the Ronnie Q's tea, and then the secret back chat saying, I think she's blocked. I'm like, that is the tea. Like, that's some tea.
And I think it all started. She was going so hard for her. I really think it started with that MU Live. When she was left out there by herself, JD dropped it. When she was left by herself and when she found out that they were still friends. Now, I know what y'all saying, you know, like, oh, everybody knew they were still friends, but I don't know if she thought to that degree that she was telling her to hit her line and shit.
Either. I don't think she
might not have. She might not have.
And then she was
telling have to remember that Kimmy paints a really pretty picture. She can tell you that the sky is purple, and by the time she's finished, you will believe it. She can sell a big blue.
Yes.
You know, I don't want to leave this out because this is another live that I missed. But T-Velocity, you're saying that you think it started at the MU gas, right? She was okay. As you're saying that, and then I'm listening to Ronnie Q and Face, I'm like, you know what? I think it goes back to, and somebody who's not getting a lot of credit who should in this particular story is Brianna Simone, because when she clicked Shelly's link to say, hey, what we doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, where's the tea? This is what she said. Then Bree drops a short, they tell me, that has Kimmy saying one thing and then the next second denying what she had previously just said. Then Brianna goes to her live. She shows, Faith, keep me honest, I don't know. I'm hearing that she shows proof that Kimberly has emailed her under a different name or something. See, that's where I think Shelly's the wheels start turning. Like, I be goddamn.
See, I didn't see the whole 12 hours. I never saw Bree get up there. I never saw that. Again, y'all, that shit was 12 hours. I was working.
I know.
So much. Everybody had to nobody sat there for the whole time. But
y'all caught pieces. I never saw Bree up there. Shit.
Face. Don't do that.
But I'm telling the truth. But y'all, a lot of y'all keep saying y'all think Kimmy gonna have the upper hand. I'm gonna stick with old school every day. Y'all forget she came from the era of VS at the height of the fight.
Oh.
Y'all sleeping on it. She done slowed down, but she ain't forgot Shelly. She ain't forgotten none of her tricks.
Shelly is Shelly. Who said
she was saved? She was saved and she wanted to live a different life, and God is
preservation is the first right of man. But my whole thing is she says that she's saved and she's moving the same way she used to move. You gotta walk that walk. You can't just talk that talk.
I want it on record that I am not saying that anyone has the upper hand. Shelly, if I put them together, Kimberly or Shelly, because both of them are methodical. And it's a whole bunch of other adjectives I can use, but they ain't messing with me, so I ain't trying to mess with them. But
what's gonna be the ticket is whichever one of them come out and say, I sent the letter, me and so got together and sent the photos, and that's not gonna come out until they get real scared. And I really think Joyce is gonna be the one to snitch. Because she can't take the Joyce will snitch. Baby.
You think so?
Yes, indeed.
I don't know.
Joyce is like Paulette. They'll snitch and then go back and try to clean it up. But watch and see.
Okay. Well, I don't see Miss Paulette as a snitch, but
She did on Ron and Q's panel. She told
Miss Paulette was
no, that was one time in 4 or 5 years that I've known her, y'all. Come on, that does not make you a snitch.
But then he went back and tried to clean it up and tried to change it.
Because she may have, I don't know, she may have, but what I'm saying is that because the way it sounded was not maybe what she's saying, that's not accurate. But the point is that I don't think one time trying to.
No, you
let me just finish the sentence, Face. Let me just finish the sentence. I don't know of another time that Miss Paulette has so-called. Okay.
Go, Sassy. No, I'm thinking about something. Go ahead, Sassy.
I don't know of another time that she has so-called snitched. I think she was involved with it. She didn't know what was going on. She went behind the scenes and she's like, oh shit, let me say this before, you know what I'm saying? Because this is legal now. So I don't know. But either way, now this live is going to spearhead some shit, right?
Come back on your real page and then I'll address you. Until then, I don't worry. My life can be trash. Everything about me can be fake. But guess what? I'm on my own name. So when you want to drop your nuts on me, make sure you drop them the right way, boo. I don't deal with trolls. You're just
ugly, y'all. Come on, we just up here.
Girl, let Beetlejuice Brown. We get into some. So y'all telling me that a lot of stuff happened before it even went over to Shelly's.
Well, is that true, Fates? I mean, because I'm kind of mixing up the timeline. When was Bree's live? Was Bree's live after Shelly's live when she stated the emails? Either way, Mz.Teavalocity, it seems like it was in the same 24 48 hour span.
Yeah, it was really close. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember how it really went. And Bree was calling out stuff prior to that, and Shelly hit her panel, and that's when she talked to her the first time, and then I think she hit Shelly's panel second time because she kept saying that it wasn't making sense, and that when they was trying to blame Benz for the letters.
Yeah.
And MU's was the very last live that I do know. You know what I'm saying? So by that time, when we, that's why I said, I think, again, a total assumption that Shelly was like, I'm gonna click this live and get some stuff, you know, situated. You know what I mean? And but then MU came with the fire. She came with the heat that nobody expected her to come with, and it just put Shelly in a deeper, you know, situation. You know, and that wasn't favorable.
Look, what Jay said, they will distance themselves from each other, then Shelly and Kimmy will end up reunited in a way to save both their butts because they start out in this together. I don't think so. We got to watch though. One thing about it, they keep these streets fed because I'm telling you, some shit is brewing.
Let me say this. I'm sorry. That's what I was thinking. What along the lines of what Jay was saying is that of all these breakups, right? We never really get any real tea.
Right.
So,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's never done it.
So if MU follows through, we're gonna get plenty of
tea. And here's the deal though, Faye and Sassy, y'all gotta remember, Shelly told MU, I hope you follow through. I just hope
makes me believe that by that time she was already thinking, she had already put the buttons together, started putting the pieces together. So I'm sitting back and waiting.
When I think right there, I don't know y'all. For me, I'm glad you guys filled me in because don't ever leave me out here looking stupid, half cocked, half baked, not knowing what the hell I'm talking about. Again, y'all know I only get bits and pieces, but this is what right there was a pivotal point to me. For some reason, it really was from the little bit I had seen, and I keep hearing that resonated with me. I hope you follow through. I'm just hoping you follow through. Like follow through, because these bitches will be seen, you know. They will be seen. Since y'all leaving me out here to be humiliated, you know, and embarrassed, and y'all not here to support me, then y'all go ahead. And I didn't know nothing about this, so I don't know.
It's gonna be very.
I'm gonna drop down.
Well, hold on. Hold on, Face. Let's tell her about Lemon and Uppity real quick, so she can
what happened?
That was funny.
See, I left because he was doing the Uppity show. Oh, Uppity, you can have a my stick. I love you, my baby mama. And all.
You was there for the middle part. That was like the semi middle part because Uppity was upset because he had modded up their self and Dragons before her, prior to her. And she went up there to say something about it. And then he said he gave, before he would give her to say he did the stick, he gave her this monologue about how she can't do, if she got a beef with people, you can't abuse your stick and stuff like that. And that was the only mod that he did that to.
I came back to join into this conversation.
Okay, hold on. Go ahead, Faye.
And so then Uppity got down. She said, like, okay, well, I'll just drop it. He told her to drop down, I'll give you a stick right now. And after she had been fussing, when she got down in the chat, she told they were saying that him and Uppity was going, people were saying him and Uppity was having a divorce, and he made a comment. He said, well, I'm gonna leave. When I leave, I'm gonna take the kids and leave her with her $1,000 on her EBT card. And she wrote in the chat, she misspelled it. She said, keep your stick, F word, but she misspelled it. And she left and went live on him. And
he also, hold on, because that part, he said, if we get a divorce, I'm going to take full custody. I'm going to leave you with your $1,000 and your EBT card. And what was, it was one more damaging thing. Does Don or Face remember? It was like,
and you'll be wobbling around.
Yes.
Something about wobbling around.
Yes, Hunty.
And so that fired up a live. She fired up a live on him, and she took it to heart.
Right then and there.
In the middle of his live.
In the middle of his live. I was the first one dropped down in her live, and I said, wow.
Your messy ass. I was the first one.
I said, wow, Uppity, that is so embarrassing. Are you okay? Question mark. Baby, She said, "Yeah, I'm upset. I am upset. That what da, da, da." And then she started on me and Langston for about 3 minutes, and then she went back. But yeah, it was. And what the tripped up thing about it is, I think he was trying to be cute and lighthearted,
Right.
but the read is so damaging that it didn't hit that. You know what I'm saying? It hit extra hard, but it was like that was the reads that was in his head.
I thought he was joking though. I was
He
there
was
for that.
joking, but you can't joke about somebody who lost custody of 2 kids that you're gonna take custody and then yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, so she felt some kind of way.
And then not only that, but the wobbling part, and she got lymphedema on both legs.
Oh, Jesus, Lemon.
And she wobbles around New York City with that thing, with that
Lemon.
With
cart.
that red wagon.
With that red wagon. So it was the reed that was at the top of his head, but he wasn't trying to go that deep. You know what I mean?
No.
So yeah.
No,
So
he wasn't. He was just really reading up for the facts of her life.
Unintentionally, poor thing.
Unintentionally.
So then later that night, I woke up in the middle of the night. They were all on Ness's panel. Rob Rack, of all people, is on Ness's panel. Uppity has her sweet feminine voice for Rob. Okay, people start accusing her of flirting with Rob because she was, slurring in cursive and flirting with Rob and asking him, Treacy questions, but she can't say Treacy, so it's Treacy, and okay. And but she was totally ignoring Lemon because so even with this fake, funny relationship, virtual relationship, she's in her feelings and trying to get another man's attention in the face of her ex as she sees it. It was quite interesting and hilarious to me.
I didn't turn on slow mode. Could somebody turn off slow mode? I didn't turn on none of that.
Corey, and Mz.Teavalocity.
I don't know. No, you're not blocked, Corio.
Well, she said she's not blocked here. She just was on the panel.
You was just on the panel. Why you think you blocked, baby? We done saw you in here chatting. I saw you chatting, Corio, right here. I just want to leave it alone and not get after each other. You don't want them to go after each other because you like everybody else. Okay,
I want them to go after each other because all of them wanted to go after me.
Yeah, and it all started from you. I mean, not all. Wait, let me correct it. Just watch BB's nice video. She broke it down very nicely, and it was short and sweet. How a lot of this started from them conspiring. They think we all said they was conspiring to get Biz to go after you, J Dunn. That's
and
what
I said it from every platform that I hit. I sure did.
Yeah. And that's the truth of it. But I wanted to say about the uppity and lemon, y'all. For once, I'm deflecting about me. But we could come back about me as soon as I make this point.
Are you okay?
Who?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, Don.
Because I'm keeping it on uppity and lemon and not about me. But we can come back. Y'all, we can come back about me as soon as I make my point, y'all. But I wanted to let Mz.Teavalocity know that I was on Lemon's panel for a little bit. Then I dropped down. That's whenever I saw Uppity was live. She had been live for a while. So I read about to the beginning just to see what was said. And within the first 10 minutes, she was talking crazy about Lemon, saying that she sent her viewers over there, and that's the only reason why he got the numbers that he got last night. She also said that he was gay. And she said... Lemon. She said Lemon was gay.
No, I said, ooh, like an owl. Oh, God. I didn't hear that.
Really?
Yeah. But then she also said that, she used the F word, but I'm not going to use it on Mz.Teavalocity.
Wow.
But then she also said that ain't no way that she would be promoting his Cash App or even giving him a Cash App. Why would she take her man's money to give to a F word?
Wow, she went really low. So he did her. So that shit he said that he probably didn't mean like that. He meant it lighthearted as a joke. It really bothered her anytime she said all that. Damn.
Right. She said that she would not take her man money to cash out for F word.
What, Doug?
Wow, she went.
See, I was out like
Yeah,
the first 5 minutes of that live. I was
too.
out, girl.
Me too.
Girl, she didn't call the man an F word and everything.
Yeah, that shit too much, man. That's just
and a
too
few
much.
weeks ago, she was literally frying chicken and said, "And lemon the big pieces for my king."
You know what? I don't know why they allow uppity to take over their platforms like that, but that's their platform. But they know where they could do that shit at. You know what I mean? But it gets really tiresome and it gets annoying as hell at every platform you go to that you want to enjoy the commentary of the people we normally frequent. She on the platform and just disrespect them because she just taking over. But if they like it, I love it. But again, she's just taking over, and she would have did the same to Lemon. She would have did the same to Lemon.
Oh, that's a very good point. That's a very good point.
So he did the right thing, but it's unfortunate.
There's no room for her to take over at Lemons because Dragon takes over at Lemons.
Baby, wait a minute, you took it out my mouth. But that Dragon Ball Z, whatever.
You silly. That's not her name. You silly.
Man, when that dude said my guest in the back and she came up there, I said,
I left. I said I could not believe Lemon pulled that move.
Yeah, of all people.
Of all people. And what killed me, first of all,
I said it was you.
You did?
I said it was you and Ness.
Oh, that would have been better, right?
Better host, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a much better host, but I don't do first lives. I like to push people in the deep end. I really do.
To be honest, when he had the guest back there initially, I thought it was her king.
Oh no, I knew it wasn't SK because that would have been, first of all,
yeah.
Anyway, but I just, that would have been so predictable done that I was like, I knew it wasn't SK. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be, you know who I was hoping it was gonna be, y'all? Terry P.
Terry P. Yeah, I heard you say that. Is it Terry P? I heard somebody put Terry P. Yeah, she's not. We haven't seen her around. That would have been a good one too because they was real good. I don't know. Really that's his platform.
And she could have helped him hold the show. Yeah. She wouldn't have been super annoying. She would have been giving those, socioeconomic reads and being condescending. Right. Like people say I'm condescending. I don't even know why they would say that. But
because they know you. But go ahead.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, I think he picked a bad choice, but his show pulled off. He pulled off The View, and he got support from everywhere. He got support from all over, and I don't know
about support. He's been here long enough, yeah.
But I'm just saying, he really did. So I don't know about her sending everybody over there, but he definitely got a good
everybody support. Who the 32 people that are in her live. Okay,
exactly.
I was like, I didn't even know she get that many people over in her chat. I think the only time that I've seen it with a large group is because Ness took them over there when I did watch it, because Ness was over there hosting, and then Bree and all of them was on her panel, but she don't do no numbers over there. I don't know why she bullshitting and lying, but it's okay.
But that's why I went back to Lemon's panel last night to tell him what I heard, because I agree 100%. I did, because she act like the 300 people. It was like 300 or 400 people that Lemon had last night. His highest. She act like they all came from her. And I said, but how did they all come from her when they don't even show up for her? I said, I know it's plenty of people that's been sharing this video, and that's how people been able to find you. So the nerve of her to try to take credit for those 300 or 400 people when you can't even get 20 of them to show up when you decide to cry or talk about a macaroni.
Listen, I'm a fan of Uppity. I am intrigued by her. I'm extremely intrigued by her. But she says the most outrageous things about all of us, doesn't she? I mean, her game is lie roasting with a little bit of truth in it. I mean, she literally told me that I was jealous of her and Langston's relationship because they're friends. Like it's laughable. It makes
that shit.
I don't know if she believes it or not, but I
get the one she did last night on Pazar's panel was so funny. I laughed so hard.
What she say, Face?
She said, people need to. Was saying she wanted to do a thing where people come and tell their stories of their encounters. Good morning, good afternoon.
Hey, Shelly.
And she was saying that her girlfriends, they ballers and stuff, and she know how they do. And she said that she was, because she looks like one of the IG models, and she has a pretty face and a small waist. And she's the type of woman that they're looking for. But she
Do
pays them
y'all
no
think she believed that, Faith? Do y'all really
The
believe
way
that?
I hollered on that panel, I was
Miss Velocity was talking over the tea because she was so flabbergasted. Tell me again what this girl said, because I thought she was talking about somebody else. I'm sorry. What?
I thought it was her friend.
Yeah, what?
No,
Yeah.
she said her friends date ballers, and she used to, but because she know how they treat their women, but she's the type that the IG model type, pretty face, small waist, and yeah, she's the ultimate package. And I hollered. I was like, she said, you don't have to laugh that hard. I said, yes, I am, because I know you said that shit with a straight face when you said it. So
But see, this is the thing. That's why I get so it's starting to get tough for me to laugh at uppity, and honestly, that's why I avoid her at all costs. Because y'all, I think what we are witnessing is the phenomenon called body dysmorphic disorder. Because
it's body
yeah,
dysmorphia.
well, dysmorphic, whatever. That's what we are witnessing here. Because a lot of
No,
the shit that she say don't make no sense.
we're witnessing. She's a narcissist. That's what we're witnessing. She's a narcissist.
She could be both of them. But the fact that she thinks she got a tiny waist, when she step and look in the mirror, she thinks she got a tiny waist. What?
She said the waist is from the back. She doesn't realize
she
that
smile and she thinks she got teeth. What?
No.
She can't even eat a corn on the cob, but
yes,
she want to try to drag other people.
Yes, she ate an apple. If she ate that hard apple, I knew them guns was for life.
Ooh,
okay.
No, but I want to see her eat a corn on the cob.
But okay, but Jay Dunn is correct that it's more than narcissistic behavior, right? So she is an overt narcissist. Even she understands that. She's all about self. Got it. But then there's something else there, right? Like, so does she really, because she literally thought that Lemon was her king and that he was interested in her or bigging her up. Like, that made her feel good about herself. Like, me and Big Man, like, that's my boo. You know what I'm saying? That's my boo. But you have never seen Big Man take it to a level of like like really, really thinking like, oh, me and Sassy are together. He understands the playing of it all, right? But the reason why I'm uppity, and somebody kept asking this, I think it was Davna, Ness's ma, she's relentless, and she just kept asking it, why aren't you in uppity? Why isn't that your good Judy anymore? I was like, God damn. Okay, the reason why is because I started to realize that I originally thought she was understood the joke of it all. At the point where she started crying and playing gospel music, I said, oh, this is real for her. And so I can't go along with that joke if this is real for you. And you're literally, when you get off, the reason why she wants, in my opinion, why she stays online forever and ever, through the girl bathing, through her child yelling, she stays online for as long as she can, from panel to panel to panel, because when it gets quiet, it gets dark.
I believe that. I believe this is the only adult conversations that she has with people. She also said that her friends have older children, not like how her older children their age. So she doesn't have people. So it's just her and her baby all the time. So she longs for that companionship of just talking to an adult. But I also believe that she says a lot of things that if she believes that if she says it enough, it will manifest, and we will also believe it. I believe she really thinks if she says it enough and continues, that we will believe what she says.
So she thinks
and that's also
she thinks she has
also called being a habitual liar. She's a habitual liar.
Yeah, I quote her in several last night, and every time I would say something to her, she would say, "No, no, 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 no,
no." Right. This is, I'm like Choreo. This is where she can create her fantasies and be who she is, because she don't have real friends. Like, I don't even have a problem with that. This is the problem I have with her, being on platforms over talking the people, the guests, and the host. That shit is irritating to me. You go there to enjoy a show. You know, even here, if Sassy and Jay Dunn got into it, I would want them to go in turn so we could hear the drags, we could hear the roast, we could hear the gag. But when you go on together, you can't hear.
And for the host to constantly have to yell. I did it for 45 minutes on chat reps. It's exhausting. And you're doing it every single night. What and Ness, I'll say you, right? Because we're very friendly. Ness, you're gonna wear yourself out because you constantly have to like you're exerting way too much energy just to get people to calm down, to have a normal conversation, when really you could just be up here chilling like T-Velocity. Now we had a little bit of something, but me and Ronnie Q ain't about to get into no argument over nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I'm like, no, I gotta interrupt you because you know what I'm saying? But that was like 3 minutes in 2 hours, not 5 hours in 5 hours. You're overexerting yourself.
It's so the whole time.
What people, the entire time you have to overtalk, yell. And I think what people are trying to tell you, Ness, I'll talk to you, right? Because I don't really watch anybody else that has that type of platform anymore on a regular basis. But I think people really, really enjoy you. They understand the situation of you wanting it to be kind of a shit show. It's fun. It's late night, blah, blah, blah. But at some point, girl, I see you getting better. I do see you getting better. And trying to put them in the back and trying to mute them, but you're exerting a lot of energy, and I feel like it's gonna wear you out, and you're gonna have to take a break.
Well, it's gonna lose us because I leave. Now she done added Dragon Ball Z to the mix.
But she shuts her down. She will put her down. She'll put her in the back. She'll tell her, wait, no, just shut up. So she's told the girl that you irritate me. I'm trying. So she actually said you irritate me. I'm trying so hard to be nice to you, but you are irritating and you need to shut up.
Yeah.
But y'all, I have had the conversation with Ness off of YouTube about uppity, because Ness asked me, it was one day we were talking and she asked me if uppity was my repellent. J Dunn repellent is what she said. If uppity J Dunn repellent. I said, no, she not my repellent. I said, but you happen to be live in the middle of the night. It'd be like 2 o'clock in the morning for me. If I just woke up, I don't feel like arguing with a bitch. And I really don't.
Exactly.
Because Ness be live over there on the on the West Coast. I'm over here on the East Coast. So at 2 o'clock in the morning when I just woke up and I might decide that I want to join the panel, I don't want to argue with nobody when I just damn woke up. And that's why I was telling her, I'm like, if you catch me before I went to bed, then yeah, I argue with the bitch. I overtalk her. But if she already up there and I just woke up, I'm not about to overtalk her. And I think Ness don't get that, because I'm sure other people would probably hit her link and hit the panel. But she got to realize many of us live over here on the East Coast. Ain't nobody trying to argue with uppity like that because uppity don't go to bed.
It doesn't even matter if you live on the West Coast. I mean, that's a great point, Don. But even if you live on the West Coast, it's still 11 p.m. and you're you're chilling, and you may just want to have a norm. You might be okay with going back and forth a little bit, but to Mz.Teavalocity's point, when uppity is up there, you can't get a word in edgewise. Like it's like no conversation. So,
when she's sober, she does much better. I've come to realize. It's just that we don't get those sober moments.
We don't get a lot of sober moments. I'm telling you, here's the bad thing for me. I'll go over the P's and I'll be chilling in the bushes, and I'll chill. And then she over there taking over. She cussing everybody out. And then I said, well, shit, let me go on over to J Dunn. I'm just saying hypothetically. It seems like because we actually watch the same people a lot of times, unless I'm out and about other places, she's everywhere. That shit is annoying that you got to keep telling her, shut up. And she just over talking everybody.
So let me ask you this, guys. Does she do the same thing at Pizarro?
Pizarro's not so much Brie.
But I'm sorry, say that again.
Pizarro's, but not so much Brie.
So one thing is, I don't watch Pizarro really, right? I'm pretty much like at all, unless something super big is going on, right? So, and I'm not a dig at Pizarro. Just trying to further point is that the only time I really see uppity is at Ness. So that kind of saves me too, because I haven't seen her 5 other places.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So that part is like, so I enjoy her. Like,
I go to the Mo sector. She over there. So
yeah,
the book.
Uppity is not
I
on.
think they put her ass out over there, right?
Uppity's not on the panels on Mz.3.
Yes, she is. She be on Saida's panel. Yes, she does.
Saida's not Mo3, and she's definitely not on Saida's panel.
The Mo sector people was there, and she was on the Mo.
That was one time face. I'm just
been on Max, and so they fell out. She went on.
Yeah, she fell out with Max.
She fell out with everybody.
Yeah, no, she don't. Mo3 don't fuck with her. That's for sure. Max people anyway. But yeah, she fell out with Mo. She was only on Saida's one time.
Quite a regular until she fell out with her.
And Max, on Max, that Max one, but not.
She was quite a stable at Saida's too for a minute, and then her and Duke Farrell and I forgot the other guy.
I was there, but Saida, but Saida's black sector, just so you know, and black consciousness. But yeah, I don't see her, so I think that helps me, like, be able to, because seeing her once a day versus 3 or 4 times a day for hours, I just hear you guys telling me. But I was wondering, does she because her and Ness have this love-hate. So, but she likes Bree and Pizarro. So I was wondering if she does the same, like totally.
Note on Bree. Corio, let me tell you something. My favorite talk over all about me person in the whole YouTuber sphere is Jay Dunn. And I don't allow her to do it. She stay on topic. So you'll never have to worry about that. Jay Dunn is my boo. So
See, State finally admitted over here that I done been her favorite for a long time. And one thing that I was waiting, Faith, thank you for flattering me. Thank you for giving me my roses. But I got 2 things to say after Faith. So the first thing that I want to say is that Uppity, even when she clicked lemons last night, she turned on her camera to show what she was cooking. Like, she do stuff like that. Like, where everybody's talking about one thing, she joined the panel, the person let her up, and now she got to show what she cooking. And we're not talking about what you cooking. Unless you need validation for us to say that you doing well. Bitch, you a mama. Excuse me, Mz.Teavalocity. You a mama. You supposed to be cooking. Why you got to show me what you cook? But then also what I wanted to say, number 2, people get tired of me being everywhere as well. And I have done this intentionally. I've done this intentionally for the last 1.5 years. Because every single time people click a video and see me up there, they know that their plans did not work. That's what they know.
Well, we know that
maybe if folks stop plotting against me, then I'll stop clicking the link. But as long as there's so many plots going on against me, I need to click this link to let you know, guess what? Your plan didn't work.
Y'all, she said stop conspiring against her, and she will stop clicking links to irritate the hell out of y'all. You heard it here first. Mz.Teavalocity, share the live. JD said, if y'all will leave her alone, stop conspiring against her, she gonna stop hitting links.
And that's the honest to God truth, Mz.Teavalocity, because I have to let them see. Because they've been put in a police report. And I'm like, but I ain't went nowhere. Let me go ahead and click this link. Who lied? I scroll through my thing. Who the fuck lied so I can click that link? Because I just got a phone call about some bull mess, but I'm still right here. Let me click a link.
Yeah. I believe that. I believe sometimes you get up on links just to be irritating people, though, JD. I really do believe that. That you just I believe that, huh?
Hey, on YouTube cameras.
I do Mz.Teavalocity, but it's only because they be trying to irritate me.
I do because I'm the CEO of Panel Hoes.
But you ain't a panel hoe no, you still a panel hoe.
Oh, yes, I am.
But wait, panel hoe, I just wanted to say something. You're a panel hoe with your own platform now that you're doing your strawberry letters. Don't forget to get your strawberry letters out to Faith Yaya. She do the strawberry letters. And Sassy, you got some. Push them to her. And I think
all you have to do is go into the link on my community wall and you can be totally anonymous.
Put Yaya's link in the chat, please, y'all. Can y'all do that
Thank
for
you very
me?
much, Miss Eva.
Yeah, I appreciate you, but I always appreciate you, Faye, Yaya, JD, and Sassy. Y'all know we've almost been here 3 hours.
I know.
Y'all know that's unbelievable, but I'm glad you guys kind of my perspective is always my perspective and my opinion from what I see, what I gather and stuff, and I don't watch it all, but I appreciate you all helping me when you come on the panel and somewhat not get me straight, but really give me the correct the factual information. I didn't know that. I thought one thing, and I still believe that's it. And we all go watch it play out. Hopefully, Miss MU would do what she have to do. Like I said, I noticed she's been on. I've been going over there to visit her, and she's been on a lot. She's been getting views. Everybody else talking about it been getting pretty good views. It could be a play, y'all. We never know. We just need to watch and see how it plays out.
True. Very true.
Because to me, if this thing is not pursued legally, then we know it was all some bullshit, y'all. That's what we'll know.
Well, thanks so much for having me. Fun talking to you, girls. Fun getting into a few argument. Sassy, am I doing a good job? I'm sorry, I was doing other stuff. What are you doing? You trolling me? Damn, I missed it.
And I would also like to make a disclaimer. There are several people that y'all are calling panel hoes that are not. Nina is not. Uppity is not. Chat rep isn't. I would really appreciate there's an initiation process. They have to fill an application. Everyone that jumps up on a panel is not an official panel hoe.
How do you become an official panel hoe? Because they need to fill out an application.
First of all, there's a board, and I am on the board.
Oh,
and you got to go through a mentorship program with Yaya because I thought that the Bushes was going through the mentorship, but I think she dropped out.
No, she's graduated.
No, she didn't.
Oh, she graduated.
And that's my cousin. Nope, she didn't. She lying, Jadon. But everything we do is secret, so don't worry about it.
Oh wow!
But all right,
we're not gonna see her now.
Well, Jamila wants to join the board. Sassy.
Jamila is not a member of. No, Jamila is the first time they come after her ass and start talking about her husband, she's gonna drop off the panel. And so one of the main rules about the panel board,
we're not gonna fall out about this here.
Oh no, Sassy, that's a lie. You don't know that Jamila done went head to head with Trish several times.
No, that's not that Jamila is a sweet girl. So one of the main things about being what you wasn't, Jamila's a sweet girl. And so one of the main she don't really want to be in this shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And so one of the main things about a panel whore is when a bitch call your name, you got to swoop down on them hoes. You know what I'm saying? You got to swoop down. Tell them, Fates. You got to swoop.
You swoop down and you stand in it.
And you stand in it. And you say, drop the leg, bitch.
Dropping it.
Bitch. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Jamila not doing all that.
Oh, you got to do that.
Yeah, you got to kind of be with it. I mean, we can practice with you guys, but Face trying to keep it on the low. But it's some hardcore, practice that goes in with this,
So basically, y'all be up in the clouds, and when somebody say something, y'all swoop down on them.
We ain't even got to be in the clouds. We got a whole team. I mean, they can tell us. I mean, they can be like, say, T-Velocity over there talking about your mama. I say, what? And I'm not gonna. I just have to swoop down. Just you got to swoop. And you don't. And the other thing is, panel hoes are unfucking bothered.
Exactly.
It's a whole bunch of rules.
It's a bunch of rules. Like all my little ugly camera clips that they put out here, and then I turn around and use them as my avatar. Pisses folk off. So
that's a rule. That's a rule.
Jamila said, "Child, been there, done that." Y'all don't know Jamila.
I know Jamila. I understand your history, baby. I'm just saying you taking over New Leaf. You're too sweet for the panel whore initiation. I'm just trying to tell you, baby. I mean, I know you got to get a little bit of more. I don't give a fuck.
Uppity is not a panel whore. She is not. First of all, you have never seen a panel whore get up here crying and playing gospel after they done acted the ass all night and then got their ass used.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. You gotta be strong.
See, you guys are mixing up panel whores, right?
Panel killers.
Well, good one, T-Velocity. With not only panel killers, but court jesters. See, a fucking court jester is too tough. We're not court jesters. People look forward to seeing what the fuck we gotta say.
Oh, okay.
We can make shit shake. Okay, we bring the tea. We don't bring bones, honey. Our bone, we bring beef neck bones. Okay, our shit got full of meat. Okay, you know, these people are up here to make a fool of themselves. We're up here to give you guys the tea and to assist the host.
Oh, that's the difference. Thank you. I appreciate you, panel host.
Yeah. You know what?
I got a new appreciation for panel hosts. I was confused. So the rest of them, the other ones, panel killers, and y'all panel hosts. So y'all high class hookers and they low class hookers.
No. High price escorts.
Oh, yes, and they are hookers.
They are hookers. They walk the street.
Walkers. They
street walkers, honey.
Matter of fact, they alley walkers.
Alley walkers. We sit in at the Thompson waiting on our tricks to show up. You know what I'm saying? With our legs crossed. Like, bitch, what? Yeah, so let's just get it together, because all of y'all putting panel whores all in the same bucket. We don't appreciate that, and we appreciate your time today, Mz.Teavalocity, on behalf of these two panel whores and the CEO of Panel Whores, Face Yaya.
Okay, all right, y'all make sure that y'all tune into the panel. I mean, Yaya's channel.
Yeah, I got 7 letters. Mz.Teav, I got 7 letters. So. I have 7 letters this week.
Already?
So, yep.
You know, yeah, she said that she's gonna do her show soon.
She do it on Sundays, right?
Right.
Well, but she get so many letters last week that I told her that she might have to do a midweek show and then a Sunday show.
Because the first week, when I start hitting 15 letters a week, at least 15 letters, I will break it down into 2 shows.
Jamila said,
so y'all get the writing.
Go ahead. Jamil said, please, I don't want to be a hoe. I want to be a panel queen. I was just laughing at that. Somebody drop BB Nice link. Is that it? Right there, Queen Diva? BB Nice. Catch BB Nice. Faye Yaya link is in there as well. Make sure we go over to Faye Yaya's and listen to the Strawberry Letter. What I like about that Strawberry Letter last week, at first I was like, but then you guys turned it into a very good, stimulating conversation, and I like that. People jump up.
I like to give my perspective on, because I'm honestly giving street smarts, what I've lived through, advice. And a lot of people kept saying that I gave her the girl with like the babies, the wrong advice. Your mama is your mama. That man in jail till 2035. Y'all will have made up by then. Y'all gonna need some counseling, but y'all do what y'all gotta do. That you only give one mama.
Well, yeah, that was interesting, but I'm interested to see what's going on. You guys, I totally appreciate you, Faye Yaya. You know, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Always, thank you so much.
I really appreciate you. Love you much.
Nothing y'all
can do about it.
Thank you,
Mz.Teavalocity. I only stayed up here. I only stayed up here because I need for you to do the closing words about if you hold on, please do it right.
You better not.
If your sister is climbing up a ladder and she fall off the ladder, reach your hand down and pick up your sister. And when you bring her up on the ladder, make sure you fix her wig. I need you to do that and do it with that music that you play whenever you say it. Please do that for me today. Thank you.
I will do my closing, but I ain't saying that. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you, JD. And again, thank you all so much for joining me. You know, I appreciate it. If I was wrong and unfactual in any aspect, charge it to my head and not my heart. I only see bits and pieces, draw my perspective. Thank you to the person who sent me that message in the back. I really appreciate you. I know you still looking out for me. And thank you again for good looking out. As always, you will always be my girl. Now, thanks to my mod, thanks to the ones who joined Lolo was my first joiner, baby. Lolo, I got a cash app you. You were my first member. Listen, I don't know how to drop the membership link, but I got some great queens as mods here who help a sister out. I greatly, truly appreciate every one of my queen mods, I appreciate y'all so much, and the people who engaged in the conversation. And I'm gonna get ready to get out of here. Lord have mercy. Please don't fall off. Kimberly, you something else. I appreciate everybody for joining me today. And I'm sure we'll have more, but keep your eye on the lookout for the upcoming mess, because that is the purpose of the sector. The sector is not dead. It is alive, and it's more for us to see. Some see what others don't see. I peeped something that I thought was a pivotal point for me, and I wanted to bring it in my commentary, and I did just that. Now we have to really see. Thanks, Choreo Lover. I appreciate you for dropping down. The other day was my birthday, and I went over the hood table and thanked the hood table, Choreo Lover, and the rest of them. It was really nice. You guys got to see it. JD was there as well. Each one of them saying happy birthday to me in a different way. And Jamila had told him it was Mz.Teavalocity birthday. I normally don't come on here on my birthday. That's just something I don't do. And like I said, I had one hell of a birthday week. However, they really did well. Jamila, Life with Jamila, alerted them that it was my birthday. We was all hanging out over there. Thank you, JD. And they sang happy birthday. Choreo Lover rapped it. The hood table sang. JD started off singing. We had Ronnie Q over there, and that really warmed my heart. I really appreciated that so much that they took the time to do that over in the hood channels chat. Make sure y'all check out. It was really nice. Again, I'll see you all later. Thanks for joining me. I'll see y'all on the flip side, and let's get ready to get out of here. Oh, well, I got to say this for Jay Dunn, because she asked me. I'm not going to say it her way, but I'll say it my way. Okay. Hold on. Let me get it, JD. Just hold on. I got to put this together so I don't have to do this. If you see your king's crown, straighten it out. Your queen's crown, straighten it out. Like they are looking to inherit something other than stress, mess, and drama. As always, be a blessing. It doesn't take much to bless someone. A simple hello, how are you? You look beautiful today. I like your smile. Hey, can I grab that cup of coffee for you? Oh, I'll buy that lunch. Man, you sure have on a nice tie, sir. Your hair looks beautiful. You never know what someone is going through. And just a simple kind words could lift them up or make their day. And it doesn't take much. So make sure you all try to bless someone today in your endeavors, in your journeys, wherever you go. Just try to be a blessing and not a bother. With that being said, I'll see y'all on the flip side. I gotta get it.